could have let it be. You could have left me blinded. I didn't want to see, but knowing now we'll leave it all on on my shoulders, so you can't sleep a little better. Now it's all on me. Your part in this is all but over. You crashed into my life. The wreckage left is there for all to see. You ignored me, finding out you crossed
you all right?
Not
Can
bad.
you hear me
Yourself?
okay?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you great. Really loud, actually. I need to
Loud
turn
and
you down.
clear. That's what we like to see.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, mate.
So
Well,
what
sit back, relax, enjoy the tunes, and we'll see you at 8 o'clock.
Oh, nice.
See you
Looking
in a
forward to it. All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Seemed like the other day, just passing me on by. When I heard my phone go off and I saw you on the other side. Something to fill the time and give it all away. But then I saw your face and I heard what you had to say.
The feeling hit my soul, a voice it faded away. My body took right off, I yelled and jumped and shouted hooray.
My heart beats fast, my head is spinning round and round. And my body shaking, moving, my feet don't touch the ground. Is he the one that I may just have found? My head is spinning, spinning, spinning round and round.
She came to my place, I looked upon her face. I grabbed her by the hand, I took her to another land.
He has just changed my world, he lets me his soul. I think that time together will feel like rock and roll.
She has just changed my world, she buried it to my soul. Our time together will be just like rock and roll. Yeah, alright.
crowd reply and they sing along. Red-eyed nights, feeling right, and I'm your guitar man. Bedroom eyes, telling lies. That's what it's all about. And so we play it out into the night. It's been so long since I've been gone, but I swear to you I won't let you down when I play your song. And the crowd steps up and they lift their cups and they dance around to the rocking sound of the man from out of town. Red-eyed nights, feeling right, and I'm your guitar man. Bedroom eyes, telling lies. That's what it's all about. And so we play it out into the night. Into the night. Red-eyed nights, feeling right. Wanna be your guitar man now. Bedroom eyes, selling lies. That's what it's all about. And so we play it out into the night. Red-eyed nights. Oh, wanna be your guitar man now. Those red-eyed nights, and I'm feeling alright tonight. Yeah, oh, those red-eyed nights. Oh, I wanna be your guitar man now. Oh, those red-eyed nights, and I'm feeling alright.
and the dreams of his life are gone. There's a battle that can't be won. Gotta fight, there's nowhere to run. Out into the midnight, don't let the night take you away. What made his choice when he left home? Knew he'd never go back. Nothing left but the highway, yeah, and the white lines on the black. Waits for the bells at the break of day. On the mountain he stands alone, worn out shoes and ragged clothes, and the dreams of his life are gone. There's a battle that can't be won. Gotta fight, there's nowhere to run. Out into the midnight, don't let the night take you away. You have been questioned, I ain't got no answers. I'm only a ghost and no one can see me. I'm out on the highway, gotta fight alone. There's a battle that can't be won. Gotta fight, there's nowhere to run. Out into the midnight. What makes us stand on the side of the mountain, long and cold and black? There's a trail of blood leading up from the city, and the hound has found its track. Out into the midnight.
Radio Free Jam. What? Radio Free Jam. Only jam you don't spread.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Radio FreakJam. It's Thursday night, and we are joined by the one, the only, thank God for that, Dave Sniffer Bryce.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Tony. Hello, Ian. Hi, everyone.
How are you, man?
Good to be here. I'm good.
What's going on?
I've had a busy day.
What have you been up to? You're retired now.
I am retired. Yes. Man of leisure.
People are busy when they're retired.
So why are you busy?
Well, I bought some laminate flooring. It's exciting. And I've been busy today. It's back-breaking. Hello.
Well, you know, it's you'll have a nice floor after it, and that's what counts, right?
I will do. And my brother-in-law came over, my sister-in-law, my nephew, and they all got stuck in.
Nice.
And help me. Well, I need help.
I didn't want to say anything, but I mean, oh, you mean with the flooring? Sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Cheers, sir.
Of course. Oh, cheers. Cheers, everyone.
Obviously, you're not your first appearance on Radio Freak Jam, but your first appearance in the co-host chair.
It's my first time hosting. And what an honour.
Do me
Thank
a
you
favour,
very
man.
much.
Tip your camera up a little bit, because you've got like the Freak Jam logo plastered right on your head.
Rich said, turn your microphone up. Always going to take your own.
Turn my microphone up. It's
No, not yours, Ian.
Oh, okay.
My microphone
how's
is
that?
more than loud enough, I'll have you know. Don't want to go
Okay.
too much louder, otherwise I start getting feedback, which we can't have. That's bad.
Okay.
Love you too, Rich. So Rich is watching. Dave, obviously,
I know.
used to join us on MSI as a guest.
I did, yeah. I don't know how I did that. How did you talk me into that?
I was just my usual convincing self. I used my charm and my wit. And
You
my
know,
outstanding good looks.
No idea.
I don't know.
He's
I
shocked.
won't
No answer to
disagree.
that.
I won't disagree. But you know I'm the quiet one.
You are and you're not.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
Because you've got some really cool stories to tell. And when we get chatting. You're quiet with people you don't know so much. But you've
You
always
lure-
got something to say at the same time.
You lure me in, Ian, you know?
Well, you know. We've had some great times together, man. MSI,
We have.
where we had the whole of Spider sat in this living room here where I am now.
Yes.
Jamming out on acoustic guitars, playing
Yeah.
songs, and then we done
Yeah.
a broadcast, and then we sat drinking till about 12:30 at night.
It was a good night, and I rewatched that a couple of weeks ago. What a good show it was.
Cool. Do you know what? I'll have to revisit that. That was
Revisit
a
it.
good night.
It was. It
It
was
was like
good.
my own private, personal Spider acoustic gig. It was amazing.
Where was I?
Probably upstairs.
I don't remember that.
I don't know. It was
Probably
definitely here.
Probably
was-
socialising.
You're probably out partying, darling,
Yeah,
you know, being the socialite that you are.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So-
I've been around your house before that quite a few times.
Yeah, you know me, mate. My doors were always open. Not so much these days.
No, well, can't be helped. Can't be helped.
You know, even the pizza delivery guy drops it on the doorstep and runs. But
Yeah,
you know, that's just
strange.
life at the moment. We'll get back to that point. You know, where
I hope so.
You know, we'll get back to the days of having Nick Andrew over and making him a home cooked meal, which he very rarely gets. And I think
Lovely.
done that a few times, didn't we? We thought it would be different one night, and we thought we'd serve like a buffet. And Nick turned up and looked at it and went, "I eat this shit all the time." And we were like,
Bloody ingrate. Well, you're eating it again. Shut up.
Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
So, how's lockdown been for you, man? Obviously, we've seen you over the past few months on and off the
Yeah.
show, but you know, what else you been doing besides laying floors to occupy your time?
I have been discovering Cubase quite a lot,
Okay.
and with the help of Dale and a little bit of Josh, because we did go in the studio just before lockdown.
Yep.
And Colin came over, and Mark Chudley, Dave Evans, Chris Blatch, my drummer from AWOL,
Yep.
and we got together and recorded 5 songs, and then it was lockdown, and I'd retired. I decided to retire. The plan was to get another job, get a part-time job. That was the plan, but I decided. I'm not going to do that. I'm not in a hurry to work at the moment.
Nice position to be in.
Yeah. I'm drawing a pension.
And obviously
you know.
all those royalties from Spider albums.
Oh yeah.
So for those of you that don't know who this is, your introduction to Dave, or Sniffer as we call him. Dave was in Spider, who toured extensively, had out 3 or 4 albums out on major labels, Dave?
We had 3 albums out, 2 on major labels and 1 on a smaller label that went bust.
That's right.
Just as we split up.
And you played Reading?
We played Reading Festival.
You toured Europe?
We toured Europe with UFO. We toured with Ian Gillan. We toured with Uriah Heep and Samson, Bruce Dickinson at the time.
Yep.
We've been done a few gigs with Twisted Sister, and we've been on the TV a few times with various pop bands like Spandau Ballet and Kajagoogoo. Yeah, and we did a program on Channel 5 ECT, which was all rock and metal. That was good.
Yeah, and you and I met through Tim.
Yeah.
Who's out in the chat room watching now. And, he brought you down the jam, and it just so happened that I worked for Brian, who was the bass player for Spider. So that's how it all links together, really, isn't it?
And you made me ring him.
I did, because you two haven't talked in years.
Yeah. And I rang him up on my work phone, and I got reprimanded by my boss for speaking to him for half an hour.
Yes. Beautiful. Yeah. I love it when things work out like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was good to chat. It was good to chat to Brian.
So you touched on the whole studio thing with Mark Chudley, and Mark Chudley is actually our first guest.
Oh, brilliant!
So and we haven't actually got anyone booked in after that. So what I thought we'd do is maybe we'd keep Mark on and we'd play Cat House as well.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah,
fantastic.
Got it all lined up. Got it all worked out.
I wonder if Josh has done the video yet.
I have spoke to Josh this week, as you probably know, because we done a joggy special on Monday night.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
If you haven't watched that, tune in.
I watched it.
We had Radio FreakJam's first ever stage dive from Oggy. That was quite a sight to behold. We played some of their lockdown videos, which have been amazing and have got better and better over the weeks. And you were in the chat room as well, weren't you, Dave?
I was, yeah, and I watched the show, and what a good show it was. Oggy's a funny guy.
They are like, I think Tony mentioned this a few weeks ago, that they are a bit like Jay and Silent Bob, where Josh is Silent Bob and Oggy is Jay. Because Oggy just stands there throughout the videos, not saying anything, deadpan face, but he's often very funny with it. So
yeah, but the thing is, Josh he's quite a talented man. Does all that studio work. He's good guitarist, good drummer. Puts all that together.
He's I mean, in his studio has featured more times on Radio FreakJam than he has, I do believe. Yes. With all the videos and stuff that have been made in there. So that's really cool. So he is finishing up 5 songs, did you say?
He's doing 5 songs, and he's doing 3 videos for whatever we want to do with it.
Don't we? We plan to have a Harkness Bryce Monday night Radio FreakJam special.
We do, yes.
Where we play some of those and maybe a bit of Spider and, have a laugh with it.
Yeah, and Colin's up for it. And he's currently off work for 6 weeks. And I did message him, hoping that he would be on the show tonight. But his ribs are hurting him too much. So
he didn't break his ribs swinging from a chandelier or something, wasn't it?
Something like that. More like tripped over a carpet.
Well, shout out to Colin if he's listening. We're looking forward to getting with you. I hope you're feeling better again soon, fella. Get
3 weeks' time.
And we'll get on. 3 weeks.
3 weeks' time, he said. So,
is he watching?
I don't know if he's watching.
Well, he should be if he's not. Just saying. So how's Dale? What's going on with Dale? Is he back with any bands yet? Is he just sitting it out like the rest of us?
No, me and Janice went over to see him to borrow some tools for laying his flooring, and I was telling him about my program, telling him all the things that I need doing on Zoom, because he can take over my computer and take over my program and put drums in for me and stuff like that. So I need several things doing to it, which he's going to help me with, or I might just take it to Josh's studio and get him to do it. I don't know yet, but I want to do a video to this project that I'm doing.
Right.
It's just a bit of fun, but Dale
it's
showed
all you.
It's all me, yeah.
Are you
Although,
singing as well?
No singing. I'm doing the Amazing Grace Jam, which we used to do in the early Spider days. It's about 8 minutes long, and I think I played it down the jam night many years ago. Yeah, it's several songs, classic songs, and ends with Freebird. But it's all me. It's all I've done, everything bar a few bits of the drums that Dale's helped me with. But the majority of it is me.
So now you've got your Cubase chops up and you know how to record stuff a bit better. Can we expect to see some Dave Bryce originals?
Possibly, yeah. Possibly.
Ooh.
Definitely, I reckon.
I reckon
Possibly.
definitely as well, yeah.
Yeah, like I say, I wanted to get this project out of the way. I went and saw that Dale's got Pro Tools, and he does a lot of drum. He's got drum programs and various apps and stuff like that, and he does metal. So he's still writing metal songs, which is great. But it's got lots of drums in it and he's good at it, you know.
He's a talented lad, Dale. We've had a chat about engineering and stuff like that in the past,
Yeah.
and recording, and he knows
He's
his
good,
stuff.
Well, he went to the ACM and he did guitar and he did studio work as well. So he's learnt it.
Fair play. Well,
And
shout out to
music
Dale
production,
as
yeah.
well if he's listening, and hope you're well, fella. And
He's
maybe
good.
we'll have to get him on the show.
I did say to him about it, but he said he'd scare you away, scare your punters away.
I don't think he would. He's quite a nice lad.
He's a nice lad, but I'll try and persuade him.
Work on him, Dave.
I'll work
for
on him,
us.
yeah. I'll work on him.
So, as I said, our first guest tonight is your fellow bandmate and co-conspirator, Mr. Mark Chudley. So let's send him an email. Let's see if he's around, and get him on the show. And as I said, we've got a couple of tracks with Mark to play.
Is he playing live or is he just videos?
We've got videos from him, like we had with the Little Blue Planet. And then, as I said, we've got an empty gap after that. So what we'll do is we'll take that time and we'll play the Cat House video and just have a bit more of a chat with Mark, because he's got lots to say. You know what he's like.
He's got loads to say. I'll just let him talk and I'll just sit back.
Yeah. Well, I thought I'd let you two chat. You haven't seen each other in a while. I thought maybe Tony and I could go down the pub and have a quick drink and...
No, you're not allowed.
Oh, okay. Hello,
Hey,
mate.
there's Mark.
Hello.
Hello, Mark.
Hello,
How are you,
everybody.
sir?
I'm alright. Is this a better camera today?
It is. You've got your new toys, haven't you? You've gone out and specifically bought stuff so you can do things
Yeah.
better.
Excellent.
Well, yeah, hopefully it sounds a little bit better and it's looking a little bit better.
Cool. So, off you go, you two. You haven't seen each other in a while. Say hello, have a chat. Go on.
That's as easy.
Hello.
Hello, Mark. How are you doing? How are you?
I'm doing alright.
You okay? Good.
So,
Are you healthy now?
I'm healthy now, yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
no, I've been healthy all the time. We're keeping safe at the moment, but
Good.
I managed to catch the virus. And
Yeah.
I've got bodies and everything, but I didn't actually know that I had it.
So you got tested?
Yep. I got tested and I've had it and I've got the antibodies. That was a couple of months ago.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So-
I've won the COVID lottery.
Brilliant.
COVID lottery. It's not one you want to win, really, is it? Do you know what I mean? Hey, I've got. Whoa.
It's not one you're going to lose.
No, well, there's that as well. So I was just saying today we've got some videos from you, Mark. You've been in the studio. We saw Little Blue Planet last week when you came on and had a chat. So let's play some music, and then we can have a bit more of a chat, and then we'll play some more music, and then we'll have a bit more of a chat, and then we'll play another video, because that's how it's going to go.
Yes.
That's cool.
So what do you want first?
What we want to see Mark Chudley.
I'd go for the one that A-Roll do as well.
So Get Out of Denver.
Yeah. Because Dave knows that one, and he can play along.
Hopefully he's got his guitar there, so...
On the acoustic.
There you go, he's got his acoustic guitar there. Look.
I'm going to play along.
Wrong one, that one. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
He's ready. Right, okay.
I'm ready.
So this is Get Out of Denver by Mark Chudley and Friends. There we go. What is the band name, Mark?
Right, well, at the moment we're working on Dunkless because it's the band that should have done Sweden a couple of weeks ago.
Right. Gotcha.
And it's so it used to be Duncan Disorderly because Phil Dunk was the singer and he was the one who really was Sweden, and he retired at the end of last year. So without Phil, we just we're trying to think of a name, but at the moment it's Dunkless. It's the same
I
band.
like that. I like that a lot.
yeah, it sort of works, doesn't it?
About redundant.
Do me a favour, Mark. Can you move your microphone a bit further away from your speakers? Is that possible?
Ooh. Well, the mic is part of
The camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a little cog on the bottom right. See
Yep.
if there's echo cancellation turned on.
okay.
We're getting a bit of a delay from you.
Default mic echo cancellation. That's on.
That's on. We're still getting an echo. It's not working.
It's not my fault, is it?
No, it's fine. Well, have you got your YouTube playing in the background, Dave? Just asking for a friend.
No. No.
So, Mark, what you've been up to in the past week? Anything musical? Anything moving forward with that?
No, not really. It's not really. It is
Business
weird.
as
I'm
usual.
getting an echo as well.
Yeah, I'm going to try reconnecting with Mark. How's that? Is that any better?
I don't know. Does it sound any better?
No. But at
Let me
least your
just-
mouth is working with your words now.
Hang on.
That's the start.
Right, I'm now muting my speakers. Is it killed all the echo if I mute it?
No.
Right, so it can't be me then.
Oh, maybe. Let me just turn Dave off. Dave, speak to me, Mark.
Okay, I'll speak to you now.
It's still getting it, man. Definitely you, I'm afraid.
Right. I'm now muted. I'm totally muted now, so if you say something, are you getting anything back? Is it still echoing?
Yours not muted because I can still hear
You
you.
have to nod because I can't hear you.
Hang about. Yep, I'm still. Oh, we've lost him. We've lost his. Yep, I'm still getting it from you. It's very strange, but it's fine. We'll carry on. It is what it is. But we have lost your video there, Mark.
It's frozen.
Let's reconnect to him. Hello.
How's that?
Nope. And you're frozen now as well. Let's get your video back. We'll do with this. This is the internet. This is the way it works sometimes. But let's get your video back if we can. Because we want to see you, and you're not in the most flattering of poses in your freeze frame, to be honest.
It never freezes on a good one.
It never freezes on a good one, does it?
Freeze Dave now.
It's very weird because everything's working, the internet's working, it's just...
Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's just hit refresh. Hit refresh on the window, on the Mimo call window, and see if that brings you back in. It's brought your audio back in, but not your video. Okay, very strange. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Mark. I'm going to send you a new link, and while I'm doing that, we'll play the other track. And we'll get you back in a second, so bear with us. So, yep, okay, strange. It's these things happen. It's the internet. We haven't had this in a while.
Yeah,
So-
due one.
We were due one, weren't we, really? Yeah, it happens sometimes. So I am going to play this. This is LaGrange. And while we're playing this, we'll try and get Mark back on.
Rumors spreading around in that Texas town about that shack outside LaGrange. You know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. Then you got a lot of nice girls. Every night
There we go, Lagrange, ladies and gentlemen. Nice one. And Mr. Mark Chudley's back with us as well.
Right, have we still got the echo? Because I'm just wondering about changing the microphones over.
We've got a little one, but not as bad as it was.
Right, well, let's not mess them.
We'll leave it there. That's fine.
Nobody move.
Yeah, don't touch the buttons.
What's that?
Should I quickly go through the band members of that one?
Well, I was just about to say, Tim said in the chat room that it's got the Freak 1C engine room with Mark Chudley. Yep. It all must be wicked. So off you go, introduce the band.
Right, so me on guitar. And you've got Hayden and Lillian as the drums and on drums and bass. Who are Frequency and various Pawn Johns as well. You've got Chris on the guitar, Chris Merritt on the other guitar, and you've got John of AWOL and Pawn Johns as well.
You're slowly slipping away, Mark. Your camera's pointing further.
It's like you're sat in quicksand. And that's the band.
Yep.
Guys.
That's why mic stand's not working properly.
Comedy, mate. Well, we did get a chance to see all your books back there, and there's quite a few books in your house, isn't there, Mark?
Yeah, what a London
yes.
Do you know what? Mark and I had the same conversation when we done the setup. I was like, I can see your books, but what the hell is London poverty maps, Mark?
Yeah. It's a guy called Charles Booth from the 1800s decided to do... He was a wealthy bloke who decided to do a map of where the money was in London. And it's basically an old map from the mid-1800s of London, and it's a street map, and it's colour-coded, and it's a facsimile of the original map. And it's just superb.
Turn your camera around, Mark.
What?
Show him the other wall.
Is it the map?
Okay.
In massive.
Right, so you got that wall, which is that lot, right? That's normal books. And you've got a lot of them about London, a lot of guitar books as well, which are over that side. You can see the guitar books and lots of music stuff. But yes, if we go round to that side of the house, and that's my other wall.
Wow.
Just a few books.
You've got to have a lot of books.
Yeah. Those ones there. Oh, shit. Right. So the ones on the other side are the magic books.
And currently you're issuing cards for people to come and borrow, right?
So why am I still seeing me? Let me get other people on. That's
We were looking at your books, man.
I
Are they all
know.
magic books?
On the other side, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You see,
I'm an anime.
Mark is one of the best magicians I've ever seen. He's done several tricks down previous jam nights, including on me, and caught me out every time. And I know a little bit, but couldn't fathom anything out that Mark was doing. I've asked him, and he won't do us a trick on the show. I really want him to. Sniffer, have a word.
Do a trick, Mark.
Well, Dave's
That's convincing. Well done.
seen plenty of tricks. Dave's been down to my magic club a few times.
I have, yes. Brilliant. Brilliant.
So him and Janice have come down and enjoyed the evening down there.
Yeah. Very good night.
You know, one day I'm going to convince you to come on here and do us a trick, Mark. I'm going to wear you down, man. So look, the last time... Go on.
Mike Stoner is a professional. Get him to do one. He's the better one. He knows what he's doing.
I like your magic.
He's like a proper magician. He's got the hat and everything.
I've got the hat. It doesn't make me a proper magician. Do you know what I mean? There we go. Let's see. We've got the hat. It's all good. No white rabbits, though. Just saying that it's empty. So last time you guys got together, I do believe, was at Josh's studio. There it is again.
Name dropping.
Just before lockdown, and you met up with Colin and Dave Evans and Chris, and you recorded a couple of original tunes that Colin has written.
We certainly did.
One of those is Cat House. Should we watch that?
Yes. Go on then.
We've played this before, but it's a great track, and obviously it's got Dave in it, it's got Mark in it, it's got Dave Evans, our very own Jam Night bass player, elusive as he is, Chris Blatch, and Mr. Mark Chubley. I've missed someone. Did I miss someone? Colin, of course. Colin.
Mr. Hartness.
Colin. Yeah, Mr. Hartness on guitar and vocals as well. So let me just line this up. And again, starring Josh's studio, because everything does these days. Here we go. Cat House.
Nothing's happening round about here. Me and the boys are gonna head out for a beer. At the cat house, the love is easy. At the cat house, at the cat house. Scarlet, she'll be dancing, moving sweet and Tim. She'll do some sweet romancing, then she'll do it all again. At the cat house, the love is easy. At the cat house, at the cat house. Macy's boys are here, waiting in a line. They'll have to go on waiting. Scarlett's doing fine. At the cat house, love is easy. At the cat house, at the cat house. At the cat house, the love is easy. At the cat house, at the cat house. At the cat house, the love is easy. At the cat house, at the cat house. Sometime in the morning we'll be headed for the hills. Home by now but feeling fine 'cause we just left our hills. At the cat house, the love is easy. At the cat house, at the cat house. At the cat house, the love is easy. At the cat house, at the cat house.
There we go, Cat House by Hartness and Bryce. Now, couple of things that we noted during that video. Obviously, everyone in the chat room is going mad that Dangerous was singing.
Or was he?
Also, did you know, while I was playing, Dangerous Dave was sitting there in total boredom.
The other thing we noticed about you, Mark, is that they barely showed your face.
But that's not the finished article.
That's down to Josh.
Do you reckon Dave and Colin were in the background doing the editing? No, get rid of that shot. Get rid of that one. No, it's got Mark's face in it.
Yeah. Unless Dave was behind me doing that.
So, how the hell did you get Dangerous singing? What's going on with that?
Well,
I reckon he's miming.
he's got such a good voice. No, he's not miming, is he? No.
Get Josh to isolate it and send it to us.
Oh.
Hey.
Jenny said maybe he was lip syncing,
He was-
and he was. I know this for a fact. It was just for effect on the video. But I think just getting him to do that, just getting him to do that was an achievement, really, because we can't even get him trying to lip sync down the jam night. You know, it's the way it is sometimes.
But it was a fun day, and it's not the finished video. So Mark is going to be in it, whether he likes it or not. I've been in the studio.
I've actually asked Josh to send me a bloopers reel for some of the videos that he's recorded during lockdown that we can play one night, and I'm hoping he's going to include some from your session, to be honest.
No, we're too sensible.
Yeah, right.
Tony did say during the song that they look pretty cool for a bunch of old dudes.
Oh, thanks, Tony.
That's as close as I get to a compliment. You did say you were drawing your pension.
You know we're old.
Yeah.
We're all getting old now, man.
Fair enough.
We're all getting old now. We've been at this long enough. It's we can't say we're young spring chickens anymore. So Mark,
at least I'm not the only one here.
Yeah, that makes a change.
Yeah, somebody else has been doing this longer than me.
Yeah, Ian.
Not me, not guilty this time round. But Sniffer has.
Yeah,
Sniffer's been doing this thousands of years.
Sniff. Yeah, I remember
Sorry,
seeing
Mark, I was
Sniffer.
Oh, what's he doing?
No,
I'm waiting for Mark.
We were waiting for a reaction from you.
oh, right, okay. No, I remember seeing Spider on the Oxford Roadshow, which probably was the late 70s, early, probably, is it late 70s? I went out to buy the single, Why'd You Lie to Me, which I still have on
It was
vinyl.
84.
But it was the only thing that I ever bought of Spider, I'm afraid. But it was a great track.
That's fair enough.
But I remember seeing it when it came out, yeah.
All those
There you go,
years.
Oxford Roadshow. Peter Powell. Yeah.
I'm wondering if that was the same one that the Anti-Nowhere League played as well on one night.
At the BBC studios in Manchester.
Yeah,
That must have been
I
a
wouldn't have
riot.
been- yes.
No.
it was an interesting one.
Look at him reminiscing.
But we,
it's nice, isn't it?
But we were opposite
Oh, that's
the
lovely.
stage with Big Country.
Ah, they had one
Remember-
song, didn't they?
remember
One
Big
song that
Country?
everyone knows called Big Country.
Yeah,
They
and
were
Big
good
Country
bands.
actually had the Anti-Nowhere League support them on one of their first big tours. So maybe there is a
Wow.
link there.
There's definitely a link. It's a small world.
This
Oh, not
musician
again.
world is. Tim's going to be going mad in the chat room now, thinking that we're all getting onto the Small World Disney thing. Mr. Chudley,
No.
thank you very much for joining us again tonight. And we're going to get you on as a co-host. We've talked about this. I just need to get my dates straight. And we'll sort this out, and you can come on and we can reminisce to our heart's content.
And I'll play Why'd You Lie to Me.
Sorry?
And I'll play Why'd You Lie to Me.
Yes, excellent.
Ah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, I like these little things. I love it. It just all comes together. It's beautiful. But any messages for the world before you leave us, Mark?
Hey, yeah, just keep safe. Wear masks when you're in places and stop moaning about it. Too many people moaning. It's not the end of the world. It's not going to make you fall over, even if you do have asthma. Surgeons have been using them for years. As far as I know, no surgeon's fallen over through lack of oxygen.
Well, hopefully not in the middle of an operation, at least, because that would be risky. Just saying.
Such wisdom.
Dude, if I could ask you... In fact, I'm not even going to ask you, because you know what to do, because you've told me a couple of times now. We'll see you soon. Take care, man.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye, Mark.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
See you
Cheers,
soon.
dude. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey.
Yeah,
Always
he's
a
good,
pleasure
man.
to have rock royalty on the show.
Yes.
Talk about rock
Definitely.
royalty. Our next guest is more rock royalty. It's Mr. Paul Holland.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm pulling him out the woodwork for the night.
The woodwork.
The woodwork. Suddenly had a German feel.
I wonder if he's going to mention something. I'm not saying what.
I
You better not.
I don't.
You better not.
He better not.
I hope he does now.
I'm not quite sure what he's talking about.
I'm
So so am I. Yeah.
Well, we shall see.
It's not about the spandex again, is it?
I'm not saying nothing.
You are the quiet one, after all.
I have sent him a link. Hopefully he will join us. So that was nice to see Mark again. He actually went out and bought a better camera and microphone so we could join and connect better, which I thought was brilliant. Again, little things like that make this all very much worth doing. So thanks to Mark for that. And here's Paul now. Hello,
Paul.
mate.
Oh, mate, how you doing?
Not bad yourself.
Hello, Paul.
Yeah. All right, sunshine. How you doing?
Let's turn you up a bit,
Hello.
fella. What's going on?
Well, apart from a shitload of echo.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna try something here. Try that. Dave, talk to me.
I can. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
good.
I've kind of lost the echo in here.
Still getting a bit here, but it is what it is. It's all it is what it is. Are you tapping me on purpose, or is that just an accident?
No. It's all right.
Okay. Thought you might wanted my attention. So what's going on, man?
Just had a few days off. Well, a couple of weeks off, to be honest. So we've had a lot of anniversaries and birthdays and stuff.
It was your 30th anniversary. Congratulations.
Yeah, was indeed.
And it was Tracy's
30
birthday.
years.
Tracy's birthday, Ryan's birthday.
So yeah, it's been a busy time in the Holland household.
Cindy moving out all in the space of a few days. So
Wow. Need another holiday.
yeah. So,
Was that another celebration?
You're trying to get me into trouble here, aren't you?
Just say bittersweet, Paul. That'll cover everything.
Yeah, mixed emotions, shall we
There
say?
Well, she's
Very
moved up.
sincere.
That's my get out of fucking jail card.
She's moved up to Scarbados
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
be looked over by Mr. Jim Taylor.
God help her.
So that's fun. What are you drinking there?
Yeah. It's a bit of vodka, actually.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Again?
Cheers, everyone. Yeah, cheers. Just cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Come on, Dave, get it down here.
Cheers.
Yeah.
On
I'll
it
get
tonight.
another one.
I'm not going to talk about your wardrobe, Dave. We've done that to fucking death.
Thanks, Paul.
Let's
Thank
talk
you.
about the cups of tea in the pink van.
The cups
You
of
remember
tea
the
and
pink van?
Yeah, I know all about the pink van. And the
Right.
Spider,
Working
the
with
only
Brian.
band, they were so rock and roll that all they drunk on the road was cups of tea.
It's embarrassing, isn't it? It's
Yeah, well,
embarrassing.
in fairness, that's well, it's not tea, it's coffee that I normally drink on the road. So not that I've been on the road very often, but when I'm playing, I drink coffee. I don't drink alcohol. So.
Yeah, it does
There you
get
go,
like that, doesn't it?
Listen, I'm bad
gotta
enough playing as
drive.
it is. Yeah, I don't want to play drunk. That'll be fucking awful.
We did when we first started in 1976.
That's the
the
year I
first
was
2
born.
years. Really? Okay.
1976.
1976.
I remember the summer of '76.
It was hot, wasn't it?
It was a
was a
fucking
hot one.
belter, mate. Yeah, I remember
It
that.
was
I remember
burning.
it well. It was burning,
My
and so
fir-
was half of the New Forest as well, because I was there driving through it.
Ah,
Well, not me driving,
yeah.
obviously, I wasn't old, but I remember it
see,
well.
Paul's as old as me.
Yeah, I remember getting
There
sunstroke
you go.
that summer.
Yeah, I got sunstroke. My arm was like rubber. I bent my arm round because I fell asleep in the sun. And my arm, all the bone went to rubber, and I could bend it round. Yeah, that's how hot it was. Yes.
That's around about the same time that Stretch Armstrong came around. I mean, someone must have used you as a template.
He was
Well, in
literally
fairness, they're about the
spandex.
same height.
Elongated man.
He was spandex.
That came not later.
Andy Bradley says, during the war,
During the war,
come on,
Andy.
Paul,
I was just-
give us a
Yeah,
song.
yeah, go on.
Well, can you hear that?
Yeah, it's a bit loud.
It's a bit loud.
Yeah,
Well, the guitar's a bit loud.
the guitar's a bit loud.
That's Paul's trademark, though, isn't it?
Better?
Yeah, turn it down a little bit more.
Turn it down.
Don't tell me to turn it down. Flashbacks.
You do know I'm hitting the DFA button, don't you?
as always. That's the fella. Cool.
Well, I'm on the spot again because I haven't practiced anything. This is a song that the last time I played this I was 15. So just look out for the inevitable fuck up.
Over to you then, sir.
Found myself in a strange town. Though I've only been here for 3 weeks now, I got blisters on my feet. Trying to find a friend in Oxford Street. On an ACES guidebook. Finding clubs and YMCAs. When you ask in a strange town, they say no, don't care and I gotta go, mate. They worry themselves about feeling low, worry themselves about the dreadful snow. They all ignore me cause they don't know I'm really a spaceman from those UFOs. You gotta walk in a straight line, you gotta walk and talk in 4/4 time. Can't be weird in a strange town. You'll be betrayed by your accents and manners. Gotta wear the right clothes. Be careful not to pick or scratch your nose. Cause when you ask in a strange town, they say no, don't care and we gotta go, mate. I rush my money to the record shops. Stop down a back street and buy some stock. Manifesto sent me cancer quiz. I'm oh so glad the revolution's here. I'm finished with the clubs where the music's loud. Don't see a face in a single crowd. There's no one there. I look in the mirror but I can't be seen. A thin clear layer of Mr. Sheen looking back at me. Whoa. Whoa, found myself in a strange town. Though I've only been here for 3 weeks now, I got blisters on my feet. Trying to find a friend in Oxford Street. Hold on in a guidebook. Finding colour clubs and YMCAs. But when you ask in a strange town,
They say, no, no, don't care and we gotta go, mate. They worry themselves about the feeling low, worry themselves about that full slow. They all ignore me cause they don't know I'm really a spaceman from those UFOs. Bring it up.
Yeah, man. I didn't see any inevitable fuck-ups there, fella.
There were
That
several.
was good.
See, if you know the song, then maybe you saw him, but I don't know the song that well, so I missed him. It's all good.
Like I said, first time I've ever played that since I was 15 years old.
Wow.
I think that's an achievement.
And do you remember the lyrics, Paul?
I'm kind of, as a singer, you kind of get a knack for that kind of thing. You know, when you're in
Yeah,
stuff,
that's what.
you listen to songs
Right.
and stuff. They get fixed in your head. You know, when I was a kid, I used to sing along. I was big into lyrics. You know, and, with bands like the Clash and stuff I was into, and the lyrics kind of separated. It wasn't just the music; it was what they were singing about that I found interesting when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I kind of related to the lyrics at the time.
It's quite a
That sort
talent
of
in
late-
itself.
that kind of late 70s sort of scene was a lot of social commentary going on, a bit political, you know. But,
Yeah, it was political, wasn't it?
Just the way you like it.
well, you know, there's a time and place for everything, you know what I mean? But I mean, you know, songs. I mean, Boy Meets Girl has its place in every genre, but you know, when the song says a little bit more than that, then it kind of grabs my interest. So.
That's why our 12-year-old gets the specials in his homework rather than Britney Spears.
Yes, which is a good thing. And do you find
Yeah.
that as you get older, you can remember songs from back when you were like in your 20s, but trying to learn a song from now is a lot harder?
There's nothing about now.
Well, there is
Well,
that, yeah.
I mean, in fairness, what would you want to learn of contemporary music? You know, I know everybody's kind of fond of their own time and the stuff that you listened to when you were younger and stuff. But I mean, I was listening to stuff throughout the 90s. I mean, when the grunge thing came out, I was well into my 30s, but I got into that. I thought that was pretty good. But literally, there's just nothing worth listening to at the moment. Not in the rock music scene anyway.
No,
I'm sure.
to agree
I'm sure
from that
it's
point of
out
view.
there somewhere. I mean, there's stuff out there somewhere, but it's just not. You know, it's not getting airplay.
Yeah.
And it's other than maybe on the internet, but unless you know where to find it, you know, there's nowhere to go really. Think, oh, I wonder what's up and coming. I wonder what the next new thing is. I wonder what the next good rock band is. There isn't anything you can really go to find it. I mean, you've got to search, and you might come across something on YouTube random, or somebody recommends something or something like that. But, it's not like you had the likes of John Peel or Radio Luxembourg like when we were kids. You know, that's where you would go to and listen to new stuff because they would champion it, but they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's all flooded with
You
rubbish.
know, radio stations don't want to touch it. So
Yeah, it's a strange thing.
it's tragic, but that's the way it is. And you know, they say that it's had its day. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. They also say it comes round in cycles.
But you listen to what you want to listen to now. So you've got a choice.
Yeah, it's so consumerized. It's all packaged and disposable. You know, it's music today is like the Tesco's plastic bag. You know, it's in the bin tomorrow. You know, it's just
It's very sad. Very sad, really.
Soulless, talentless pack. The vast majority of what we've got, and it's all formulaic. It's all the same because it's all worked out in advance. Oh yeah, this is what people like. This is what people are going to buy. This is what we're going to give them.
X Factor.
Just regurgitate the same old shit over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody wants to take a chance anymore, which is why new things happen when you give people a chance. But if it's not commercially viable, no one's going to get a chance, are they?
This is it. Well, give us a song that means something then, Paul. Come on. Give us one more and then we've got to say goodbye.
Well, I didn't really have another one.
You must have.
No, I don't, do I? You know what I mean? It means, it was kind of last minute. I've got to practice and learn shit,
You didn't practice the last one and it was good.
Exactly. You haven't played that in 15 years. If you can do that well, surely you can done something you done a few months ago.
I don't know.
That'll do it.
There must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker's a thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine, come and dig my earth. Too none of them along the line, not any of this is worth. No reason to get excited, the thief he can't spoke. Now there are many here among us who feel that life is but a joke. But you and I, we've been through that. This is not our fate. So let us not talk falsely now. The hour's getting late. All along the watchtower, princes get the view. While all the women came and went, barefoot servants too. I'd set in the distance, the wild captain crowd. Three riders were approaching, the wind began to howl. All along the watchtower, princes get the views. While all the women came and went, barefoot servants too. That's in the cold distance, a wild captivity crowd. Three riders were approaching, the wind began to howl. All along the watchtower, all along the watchtower, all along the watchtower, all along the watchtower.
Nice one, man. So, Mr. Paul Holland there. So, you've stirred up a lot of good chat in the chat room, fella, and as well as a lot of people sort of do agree that it's hard to find good music these days. There's a lot of recommendations on new platforms like Extra Mile Records, obviously Spotify. People saying, there is good music out there. It's just harder and harder to find these days. And I do agree. I mean, bands like Big Wreck, band who's been around for 20 odd years, I'd never heard of. Been a big sort of listener for us recently. Obviously Frank Turner, someone who's quite well known but not played commercially in any sort of sense really. You don't find him on BBC Radio or Capital and like that. So there are some good platforms.
I see some of his videos. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay.
So I do like a bit of Frank, and obviously Phil's a big Frank fan. But mate, we've got to move on because Mr. Andy Bradley is waiting in your wings. How does that feel?
How is he?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chink.
Cheers, Paul.
Come on. You're not working tomorrow.
Take care.
Chink. See you later, dude.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's eager to get out of here. He's probably got some football to watch or some zombies to shoot. Knowing Paul. So as I said, our next guest is a fellow from the Ashes and Jam Night Dep, Mr. Andy Bradley.
Tim said he's found more new music on Radio FreakJam than anywhere else recently.
Oh, that's good to hear.
There you
Obviously,
go.
Crash
There you
Transit. Go check out Crash Transit. One of my favourites of lockdown, to be honest.
Good band.
Yeah, and this is what it's about. You know, bringing you some new music and getting it right and working it out and making it all nice and giving you something to do. And you know, I know for a fact Tim's actually gone out and bought a CD from Crash Transit and stuff like that, which I think is really cool. You have as well, didn't you, Dave?
I bought Nick Andrews' album.
There you go. You
Yeah.
see, and this is again during these times when you know musicians are really struggling. Those few sales could make a huge difference. So it's
Well,
nice
why
to see
not,
people
you know?
doing that.
Everyone should buy Paul Mero's album. That's worth buying.
Yes,
I love Paul
definitely.
Miro.
He's
Yeah.
amazing. He's great.
He's amazing. Yes, yeah.
So it's telling me I've got Andy connected, but I've still got Paul. So I'm going to try reconnecting there. And there he is.
Good evening.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
How are you doing? You all right? Hello, Dave.
Hello, Andy. You right?
Yeah, you had your dinner yet?
I've eaten it early.
Ah,
I rushed
yeah,
it
early,
down.
wasn't
He's
Well,
got
well,
indigestion now.
I have got indigestion.
Get it?
It's an
Get it
age
about
thing.
10 to 8.
That's a bit early for me. I'm a bit loud, aren't I? Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we're all right.
All good. All good. All
So what's
good.
going on,
Well,
Brad?
You know, it's bloody warm, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Bloody
is.
stuffy. Really stuffy.
And tomorrow's going to be worse, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not
34,
looking
I
forward to
reckon.
that.
Better.
Yeah, not looking forward to that. No, other than that, we're all good. We had as you know, we had a nice day around your house on Saturday
you?
afternoon, and it was lovely to actually play some music with somebody else rather than myself.
It's always better to play with someone else than yourself.
Of course, yeah. And then a little, I was with the Joggy Boys last night, but I can't say any more than that.
Oh, it's all top secret.
Top secret.
It's all top secret, yeah.
So
So,
I like
yeah, we
that
did
though.
have-
Oggy's in the chat and he's saying hi and saying brothers. So brothers.
Yeah, we had a bit of fun last night, and we've got some good ideas floating about, and hopefully in the next few weeks you will see it.
So is Josh converting you to a
Right.
thespian?
I can't say. I'm not saying anything.
That was good acting. Josh is doing well. So you got a song for us, fella?
I do, yes.
Maybe you could play the one you're doing with Josh.
No, I can't remember it.
Nice try. Come on, it was a nice try.
What's someone doing with yours?
Over to you then, sir.
I'm going to do a little number by the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Too alarming now to talk about. Take those pictures down, shake it out. Truth or consequence, say it out loud. Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero, watch him as he comes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. Want the best of them, bleed it out, while the rest of them beat her out. Truth or consequence, say it out loud. Use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero, watch him as he comes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. watching all the way. Here goes my hero, Saturday. There goes my hero. Watch him as he comes. There goes my hero, Saturday. There goes my hero. Watch him as he comes. There goes my hero, suddenly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of foos there for you.
Bit of the foos. We like
Nice.
a bit of the foos.
Bit of foos.
Nice.
Bit of foos.
Yes.
So what's going on with you, Brad?
Very good.
Anything happening this week? Any news? Any
No, not
gossip?
really. No, I'm back in the workshop this week, and you know it's a hot and sweaty place. So yeah, nothing to report really. Just yeah,
But we
bit of-
can report. We have got something we can report, haven't we? We're booking a
Go on.
studio, and the thing that you don't know yet is that Mr. Holland will be joining us.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Doyle will be joining us.
Oh, amazing.
And I've yet to hear from David. If
Okay.
David can't make it, Mr.
Yeah.
Mauricio is happy to join us.
Oh, do you know what? That has made me very, very happy.
There you go. So we'll have a bit of a
Oh.
From the Ashes, get together, blow out some cobwebs, and maybe take a few videos and bits and pieces like that as well.
It can be a from the ashes stroke frequency stroke anything else we fancy.
You can stroke whatever you want, mate. You seem quite excited. Preferably not live on air, though. Just saying.
No.
Excuse me.
Anyway, cheers everybody.
Cheers, sir. We're on it tonight.
Cheers.
Come on. Let's go. Drink, Dave. Drink. Sam Miguel. Lovely. I don't need to pour another one. Give us another song then, Mr. Bradley.
Okay, mate. I'm going to do Wanted Dead or Alive. I got to run to keep from hiding, and the road goes on forever. I got one more silver dollar, and I'm not gonna let them catch me, no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. 'Cause I'm not gonna let them catch me, no. Not gonna let them catch the midnight rider. It's all the same, only your names will change. Every day it seems we're wasted away. Another place where the faces are so cold. Drive all night to get back home. I'm a cowboy on a steel siren, wanted, dead or alive, wanted, dead or alive. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes it's not for days. People like me coming and they go their separate ways. Time to tell it is by the bottle that you drink. Time to run along into this thing. I'm a cowboy on a silver side. I'm wanted, dead or alive. Wanted, dead or alive. Oh, cowboy, I'm a steel siren, dead or alive. Well, I walk these streets, loading a 6-string on my back, play for keeps, 'cause I might not make it back. I've been everywhere, standing tall, seen a million faces, and I've rocked them all. I'm a cowboy on a steel side ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive, dead or alive.
Yeah, man.
Well done, Andy. Well done.
Andy, don't read the chat room, man. Don't read the chat room.
Why?
They're just asking, is that song by Boba Fett and stuff like that.
You know, saying don't read the chat room means he's going to read
Of course they do. Oh, what he's reading.
He doesn't.
If he keeps growing that beard, he'll give Chewbacca a run. Who's Chewbacca then?
He's the most handsome character in the whole of Star Wars.
Oh, you flatterer, Tony. Is that because I'm big and hairy as well?
Well, that's me from my wife, isn't it? Right? Got here. What? Yeah. Is that about Obi-Wan? Who's Obi-Wan Kenobi?
You have to watch the films, Andy.
Yeah.
You'll have to watch them.
No, he can't now. There wouldn't be any joke left.
No.
He did try, bless him. He did
Yes,
try and
very
then
trying.
didn't.
I'll
Even
try
text
again
me,
when
told me
it's
he was,
actually-
built it up and then didn't.
Disappointed again.
That's
I've
my
tried
most
twice.
watched band.
What?
I've tried
was
twice
just-
now. No, the first time was here, and then I send you a message with a picture saying, "Look what I'm going to try and watch," and then no, it didn't happen.
Tried.
He tried. Oh,
I
bless.
tried.
Dude, it's lovely to see you, man.
And you,
Look after yourself and we'll see you very soon.
I will speak to you
Take
soon,
care.
and hopefully we'll get in the studio.
Yes, let's do it.
Lovely.
Enjoy.
All right,
Speak to you later. Say goodbye.
See you later.
Bye, Andy.
Oh,
Bye
bye.
bye. He's waving. Bye bye.
Maybe.
And that's Mr. Bradley gone. Bless him. Oh, you guys giving him a funny but a hard time in the chat room tonight. I can see what sort of mood you're all in. Nicholas, Jenny, Darren, Jimmy and Sarah. Who else? Tim's in there. All of you. Sean, Phil,
I'm not in.
Oggy. Dave's in there as well. Aslan. Aslan. Talking about Aslan. Aslan's who's coming to join us next. We are running a couple of minutes late, guys and girls. Deal with it. Don't mean to be rude, but you know, it's the way it goes sometimes. We'll get round to you. Rightio. That's where you should be telling them a joke or something, Dave.
You do this every time, and no one knows any jokes.
Surprisingly.
I know. I should have had one written down, but
You should have prepared.
see, if you'd
man.
have had Robbie on, he would have been telling jokes all night.
If we had Robbie on, I probably couldn't broadcast even with a not safe for kids warning. I'm just saying.
That is true. Colin's good for jokes as well, so ask him.
Colin.
Hello,
Oh, that's not
Colin.
Aslan.
Yeah, it's funny. That is not.
Aslan. I can see you trying
Hello.
to connect.
Who's there?
Are you there?
I am here. I'm
Can't
here.
get any. I'm not getting any video from you, fella.
Oh man, what's going on?
I don't know. I'm going to drop this. I'm going to send you a new link. We'll see if that works. If
Okay.
not, we'll find another way. We'll do something. It's good. So I'm just going to reset him up here and see if that helps at all, because, you know, sometimes these things help. Tell him a joke, Dave.
I'm not going to tell any jokes, but I will say something a bit boring. Bon Jovi was my most watched band in the
Ah.
80s. We used to wear the tasselled leather jackets and go and see them, me and Janice, go and see them play. Many a time. Yeah.
So they're a bit of a childhood thing for you.
Yeah, great band. And Richie Sambora as well, when he went solo. We went to see him at Hameo quite a few times. Yeah, great band.
I have seen him live. Excuse me.
You seen him?
I'm a bit hoarse tonight, yeah. I have seen him live at Wembley, actually. Yeah, they were good, but Crown of Thorns were better. And Ugly Kid Joe were even better.
Oh
than
yeah,
that.
they're good. Yeah, they're good band.
Aslan,
Yeah.
Hello.
I've still
No
got no
video.
video from you, fella.
Oh mate, right.
I'm getting no video
be-
feed from you whatsoever. I'm getting your audio, but not your video.
Okay, cool. I will switch to the other machine.
Okie dokie. Are you using Chrome?
Oh no.
Right, off you
I'll-
go.
I'll switch over-
Reconnect on
switch over to
Chrome.
that.
Bloody hell.
Sin bin.
He's
Sin bin.
done it before now. He should know better. Unfortunately, we can only use Google Chrome for this, people. So remember that when joining me. It helps. Then we don't
Nobody
go
wants
through
to.
this. Sorry?
Nobody wants to.
Nobody wants to, but they have to. It's part of the deal.
Darren, what did Darth Vader say when he walked into a vegetarian restaurant? I find your lack of steak disturbing. Oh dear.
I totally agree, though. I'd find the lack of steak in a restaurant very disturbing.
Yeah, me too.
Wispy is saying, Aslan, you plum. Nice of Wispy to join us. I do think he's in the middle of a field somewhere, camping. If
He's
I'm,
on holiday.
He is,
He's
isn't
on
he? Yeah,
holiday.
that's right.
He just wants to come on to
Yeah.
insult Aslan.
Fair play.
Yeah, that's dedication.
Aslan, are you with us now? Hey!
Whoa.
Oh, think about.
Scary.
How are you, sir?
Hello.
When they said wear a mask, I didn't mean that.
Ooh, I like the t-shirt.
That's scary.
I always like this t-shirt.
It matches his t-shirt. Aslan, can you hear us?
Nope.
I don't think you can. Let's try this then. Oh, it's all go tonight.
So Voldemort going to the ball.
Aslan, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Hey,
I can't see you. I'm on my own.
You're not. You're not. We're all here. We're just a bit perturbed by what's
Face.
happened to your face.
Ah.
I wish
Well,
he was coming to
you
me.
know, I can't actually wear the headphones with that on anyway.
That's
There we go.
much better. That's, you know,
Hey.
that's, yeah. Put the mask back on. How you doing, fella?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right.
So Wispy said you're a plum.
Hello, Aslan.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. I'm a plum. It's his turn to be stuck out in a field in the middle of nowhere now. So,
Yeah, he's packing apparently tonight. So,
Oh, is he?
Yes.
well, yeah. I guess he's got a lot of packing to do there because usually he takes a bus out. He's got 2 vehicles, well 3 vehicles if you count the one for his missus, but
two that he runs. One of them is a VW bus, which is notoriously unreliable. The other one is a Lotus Elise that hasn't moved in years, and also notoriously unreliable. So he's got a thing for unreliable vehicles, and currently the bus has no engine in it. So
well,
he's a bit stuffed.
We do the VW events, we've done them for years, and one of my favourite events going to and coming home from these shows is counting the broken down buses.
Yep.
So he's just adding to my entertainment. You know, when I'm bored on the motorway, stuck in traffic jam, you count how many broken down buses and Beetles you can see. That's how it works.
Well, I think he's got his own personal AA guy that follows him around everywhere.
So have you got a song for us, sir?
I have, yeah.
Did you wake the little one up last week?
No, I got away with that.
Fantastic.
I got away with that.
Got in a bit earlier tonight.
I got in a bit earlier. She didn't want to go to sleep for ages, and much go to sleep now. But yeah, she's eventually fallen off, so I'm probably about to wake her. And my wife has left the house and gone out. So if I wake her, then she'll be wandering over and saying hello and shouting at me.
I'm a bit fed up about that, because if your wife's out, that means there's no monkey tonight.
There is no monkey. I was going to get the monkey and bring it in here, but the chances of waking the child were too great, so I left it.
Over to you then, fella. Give us a song.
Cool. So yeah, this is a song that I've not played in many years, so bound to screw it up, but I shall give it a go and see how we go with it. I think of heaven delivering a black-winged bird. I think of flying into your sea of pens and feathers, and all other instruments of faith and sex and God in the belly of a black-winged bird. Don't try and feed me, 'cause I've been there before, and I deserve a little more. I belong in the service of the Queen. I belong anywhere but in between. She's been lying, and I've been thinking, and I am the Rain King. And I said, Mama, 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 why am I so alone? I can't go outside, I'm scared I might not make it home. But I'm alive, and I'm sinking in. Is anyone home at your place, darling? Why don't you invite me in? Don't try and please me, 'cause I've been there before, and I deserve a little more. I belong in the service of the Queen. I belong anywhere but in between. She's been crying, and I've been sinking, and I am the Rain King. Hey, only want the same as anyone, and the sun is waiting for the sun. Oh, it seems night endlessly begins and ends. After all the dreaming, I come home again. I think of heaven delivering a black-winged bird. I think of dying, lay me down a field of flame and heather, render up my body into a burning heart of God in the belly of a black-winged bird. Don't try and bleed me, 'cause 'Cause I've been there before and I deserve a little more. I belong in the service of the Queen. I belong anywhere but in between. She's been dying, and I've been drinking, and I am the Rain King. Said I am the Rain King. Said I am, and I am the Rain King. Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what? That album, August and Everything After, by the Counting Crows, for those of you who don't know, would be in my top 10.
It is one of those great albums that seems to get overlooked quite a lot.
Every song on that album is a corker. Well written. Is it Adam Duritz? Adam something. Can't remember.
Something
like that.
I'm not sure I could pronounce it anyway.
Yeah, he's just a great singer-songwriter from that point of view, and that whole album is well worth listening. If you don't know August and Everything After by Counting Crows, go check it out. Brilliant album. Other albums, not so good. It's true. It's true. So what's been going on, Aslan? Anything happening? Anything new to tell us? Any epiphanies?
No, still in one piece. Haven't broken myself. Haven't thrown myself off bikes or off stages or anything stupid.
That's good. That's a start.
Yeah.
I suppose lockdown is quite good for people like yourself.
Well, you say that. I don't do it often. It's just when I do it properly.
Well, okay, that's if it's worth doing, it's worth doing.
No,
properly.
nobody can ever accuse me of doing things by halves.
Have you ever stage dived, Sniffer?
No.
No.
Have you ever fallen off stage?
I've fallen over a monitor at Wembley Stadium. Not Wembley Stadium, Wembley Arena.
Right.
Supporting Ian Gillan, and I ran off stage and fell over a monitor. Fell flat on my face.
Did you hurt yourself?
No, I just got up and went back on stage and started playing.
Now that's rock and roll, Aslan.
I'm quite a lively.
I made it back on stage.
After a trip to A&E.
After a trip to A&E, I still came back. I still performed.
There you go. It's good.
I remember watching the Hamsters one night at Santa Pod, and they were headlining the night. And the guy came on stage and he said, sorry if I'm not so active tonight, but I fell off stage last night and broke 3 ribs. And literally he stood there and they thought they were going to have to pull it because he was in so much pain, but fair play to him, they carried on, which was kind of lucky because if the Hamsters had come off stage, I had been asked to go on and do a duo with Paul Holland, who you saw earlier. Problem being, Paul Holland was very drunk. Very drunk. So I had to sit Paul in the van and give him coffee and try and sober him up. And to be honest, myself up a little bit, but I was a bit more used to it than he was. And luckily, the guy from the Hamsters was fine and he finished the set and we didn't have to go on, so that was fine. So it's happened to a lot of people, Aslan. You're not on your own.
Yeah. I remember going to Reading Festival and seeing the Wild Hearts playing there. And CJ decided to do a huge jump off of his Marshall stack and dislocated his knee as he landed. And had the paramedics at the side of the stage ready to rush on. It's like, no, stay there. I'm finishing the set. They propped him up on top of something and let him sit there while he finished off the set and then carried him off on the stretcher.
Fair play. You see, you're in good company, man. Yeah. You're in good company. So have you got another song for us, fella?
I have, yeah. So are we having a boss-off later?
There is going to be a boss-off later between Phil and Sean. Why, you joining in?
Well, kind of. I mean, they've got their boss song, and leave that to them. But I figured I'd kind of join in and bring another boss song to the party.
Oh well, Gillian will be
So-
happy.
So yeah, we'll give it a go. Again, I'm bound to screw it up. So let's see how bad I can get this one.
Over to you, sir.
Get up in the evening, and I ain't got nothing to say. Come home in the morning, go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey there, baby, I could use just a little help. Can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Mysteries keep getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving round the place. Check my look in the mirror. Wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. Man, I ain't getting nowhere. When I'm just living in a dump like this, something's happening somewhere. Baby, I just know there is. Can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Sit around getting older. There's a junkie somewhere and it's on me. Check this one on my shoulders. Come on, baby, the laugh's on me. Stay the streets of this town. They'll be covering you up all night. Stay, gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just about starving tonight. Time for some action. Sitting around here trying to write this book. Need a love reaction. Come on, baby, give me just one look. You can't start a fire. Sitting around crying over a broken heart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark. Can't start a fire. Burn out your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire. Even if we're just dancing in the dark.
Yeah. Sorry, Tony was just doing the obligatory Tato run there. What? There we go. Tato. So, you know, I'll be having them in a minute.
Well, I'm sticking with the beer.
We got drink too, but you need snacks. You know, it's just the way it is. So, mate, it's really good to see you.
Eating's cheating.
Gillian's all excited in the chat room, saying, you know, it's not even her birthday. You wait 6 months of the boss, and then 3 come along at once. So you made her night. So she's a happy girl. So thanks for joining us again, man, and please do come back and see us soon.
Shall do.
Awesome. Anything you want to say before you
go? No, nothing special today. Stay safe, everyone, and looking forward to seeing the boss off later.
We're all looking forward to this. This is going to be fun. Phil's being very suspectedly quiet in the chat room, so we'll see what's going on.
Somebody give him a kick.
Yeah, we will. See you later, dude.
Cool. See ya.
Take care.
See ya. Take care.
Hey. Yeah, it's all going off tonight, isn't it? Hey, the boss office getting bigger, and you know, Sean saying Tato happy. We're all Tato. Have you had Tato's, Dave?
No.
You haven't?
No, I haven't.
You're missing out.
I'll
You're missing out.
I'll have to investigate the Tato.
You will. So what time? What time are we on? It'll be it'll be Young Jenny time. That's what the time is. It's Jenny
Jenny
time.
Original songs.
So yes, apparently she is going to do a couple of original songs tonight. She was saying on Facebook. So we like Jenny. We're going to get her in now. I need to change her name as well because her name's not Aslan. We know that because we call her Jenny. It's kind of how names work. I don't know. Just guessing. I don't know. I talk to myself a lot.
First sign of madness.
That's definitely not Jenny. She's looking worse for wear if it is. Jenny.
What?
Jenny. No, I'm not getting a video from Jenny. Are you using Google Chrome as well, Jenny?
Oh,
Yep, she's definitely there.
She's definitely there. Right, Jenny. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. This seems to be giving me issues tonight, so that's fine. I will work around that, and we'll just do this. It's fine. We'll make that one, Jenny, and Jenny can have a new link. So I hope she's listening, because she's probably trying to
definitely not a
reconnect
nun.
on the other one. No, she's not a nun. Jenny is definitely not a nun. And then we got to go to that, and we got to make that Jenny because it's Jenny. And then we got to make that Jenny because it's Jenny. And then
Riveting
we
stuff.
got to send this to Jenny. And Jenny. Try that, Jenny. Jenny's warming you up before the boss off. Indeed she is. Jenny's warming you up, and then you can get your boss off. Jenny, I've sent you. Let's try that. Hello. Jenny, Jenny, are you there?
I'm there.
Jenny, there she
Yes,
is.
Hi.
Got ya. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
hi Jenny.
Hi,
What's-
Dave. Nice to
Hiya,
see
you're right.
you.
Nice to see you. You all right?
I'm good.
Good.
Do you like my
good.
stairs? Which way am I going? That way?
The lack of stairs. That's why you're not drinking.
Like you thought, David.
Well,
Because you'll fall down.
yeah, that's part of the reason. That's part of the reason
always
because
a
there's none
reason.
at the top either. So
I know, I saw the pictures.
what for not drinking?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's just been a weird old time the last couple of weeks. You know, there's been a couple of eye-opening moments. Yeah, it's been a bit deep. I've been doing some songwriting. Well, actually, I've not been doing some songwriting. I've been dragging up some memories. So I wrote these lyrics about 3 years ago. When I don't know if any of you know, but my sister tried to commit suicide and failed. So anyway, I was really angry at the time, and I wrote these lyrics. Anyway, I've been spending my last couple of days trying to put music to it, and I think I cracked it.
Cool. So we're going to hear that
Good,
tonight.
good.
So you're going to hear it's a bit depressing and really sad, and I'm really sorry about it, but it's a meaningful song to me. It's literally I said last week, I think it was last week, I said I'd written my first song. I played it and sung it. Black Sheep.
That's right.
That wasn't the first song that I wrote. That was the first song that I produced with chords and music and melody and all the rest of it. But this one is the first ever song I wrote, and it was 3 years ago, as I say, because of a momentous life occasion, which was kind of life-changing, really.
All right, well, we can cope with the change of mood. It's fine. You know, we want to express how we feel on the show, and this is part of it. So,
but it's
go on then.
opposite ends of the scales tonight. So yeah, you've got this one first, which, as I say, is a bit sad, a bit down, a bit depressing, but it is what it is. I wrote it. I'm a bit proud of it. I think my time is out, but I don't care. But and then the opposite end of the scale is the one that I attempted. I think it was last week, which is obviously a bit more upbeat. A little song. I think I'm calling it "Right Time." Right
Cool.
time.
So
right
you're
place.
going to bring us down to build us back up,
and
again.
then hopefully.
I like
maybe.
your style. It's a roller coaster ride. That's what we want.
Yes, we'll see. Well, hopefully I don't. And this is actually probably the reason why I'm not drinking, is because I actually would like to play sober when I've actually been practicing a little bit.
Totally underrated. But off you go.
Well, I know, but you know, I just always feel like I fail miserably. So there's a bit of an echo.
Yeah, there is. I'm going to try reconnecting to you quickly.
Oh,
is that better?
I've still got an echo. It doesn't matter. It's because I've got no headphones. So probably.
You bad girl. You bad girl. Go on then. Give us a song.
Right, let's give it a go. It's really. Oh, I'm really embarrassed as well. But let's give it a go and see what you think. If I don't forget it. Damn. Right. No. Come on, what am I doing? Oh my God, meltdown. Right. Say that blood is thicker than water, but I know something I think you ought to know. Say the family's not meant to hurt you. When it gets tough, just get up and desert you. Tried so hard to make it work, but this time you cut so deep that it hurt. You can pull the wool over everyone's eyes, but still I wonder why it's only me you despise. Same opportunities when we were growing up. I worked so hard, all you did was give it up. Gave them the truth, all you gave was some lies. Wish you could have seen the world through my eyes. Tried so hard to make it work. This time you cut so deep that it hurt. You can pull the wool over everyone's eyes, but that's you despise. The sky was green and the grass was blue. You must have found out that your truth wasn't true. Now I'm left fighting demons in my own head. I guess you thought maybe you were better off dead. I tried so hard to make it work. This time you cut so deep that it hurt. You can pull the wool over everyone's eyes, but still I wonder why it's only me you despise. Tried so hard to make it work. This time you cut so deep that it hurt. You can pull the wool over everyone's eyes, but I still wonder why it's only me you despise. But I still wonder why it's only you. But I still wonder why it's only me you despise.
Yeah.
So there
See,
you go.
You done that. You see, you're not drunk, and you done that apologising thing at the start. You're like, oh,
Don't
no,
apologise.
come on, don't never do that. Just fine. No one else knows. All that could
It's
be
kind of
part of
brand
the
new,
song.
so, you know. I did it perfectly earlier.
That's
Anyway.
always the way, though. That's how it works. You know, it was like we
But
used to
yeah,
have a
it's fine.
rule where you never had a rehearsal the day before the gig, because
Yeah.
if that rehearsal went bad, you went to the gig with a bad sort of vibe in your head. You know,
Yeah.
so sometimes it's fine. You've done really well. Be
I've
proud
only
of yourself.
literally produced that today. In fairness.
Well, there you go. So, you know, give yourself a pat on the back, raise your glass of water or Coke or whatever it is you're drinking, and
Or
cheers.
my cup of tea.
There you go. Cheers.
Wrong way. That
bit
way.
early
Why
for tea.
is my camera backwards?
I don't
I
know.
have to go the other way.
No, you're the right way round. You're holding your cup in your right hand, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I can tell. It's all good. So what else is happening? How's work?
Yeah, lots of work. I'm overworking. I was actually on my work computer till midnight one day this week, so I know I overworked, but anyway. But yeah, the house is getting a lot of work done. I'm nearly done with clearing everything out and getting rid of everything and stripping everything. So yeah, but I'm going to be here for a week longer than I thought it was going to be.
See in the chat, everyone's saying, well done, Jen. That was great, Jen. Well done, Jen. Well done, Jenny. You are hot. You're too hard on yourself, Jen. Well done. Just echoing what I'm saying.
I'll
So
have to read that later.
there you go. You see, just be happy.
Oh, thanks, guys.
We love you.
I'm kind of
Now give
bearing my
us another
soul with that
song.
last one. So, yeah. Yeah, this one is right. Hopefully this one's a bit chipper. And I think I've worked it out as well. So,
That's
yeah,
really British. Chipper.
She's drinking tea.
Oh yes,
I'm
she
a bit-
is. Tea and a bit chipper, yeah, darling.
So sober.
Yeah, I'm sober. Yeah, maybe something else, but not drunk.
Go on in, you.
Anyway, right. Yeah, this is my. Well, it's made it to 3 chords. This song, actually, 4 chords. I lied. It's 4 chords.
Well, the best
now.
songs
Right.
are.
That's it. I wrote one with 2 songs as well, didn't I? 2 chords. I've written a couple of 2 chord numbers actually. This started off as a 2 chord number. See? 2 chords.
Right time, right place. If it fits your face. Always London on my feet, like the cat who got the cream. Always seem pretty neat. Nearly always living a dream. Right time, right place. If it fits your face. If I feel like losing hope and you wanna use the road, when the door slams shut, just take the next. You'll find some right time, right place. If it fits your face. Don't give up. You can make it.
Oh, that was wrong. Make it. Oh, fuck. Meltdown. Let's go from right time. Oh, bollocks. Right place. Oh, fuck's sake. Seriously. Right place. See, it happens worse when I'm not drinking.
Fits your face. Make life yours. Make it your own. Take the stage. You set the tone. Right time, right place. If it fits your face.
I totally. Yeah. Don't give a
Yeah.
Right.
No, I really do.
Well
I'm really
done.
pissed off with myself.
Don't be.
Anyway,
You know, you're sitting at home, no band, no one to sort of bounce off, writing and working on these tunes, and then you've got the balls to sit on this show and let us hear them in a raw state. You know,
well, yeah, I was very wrong.
all songs start somewhere, and all songs grow. And the more we play them, the more we get to know them, and the more we get to sort of appreciate what we can do with them as musicians, vocally or guitar-wise. You know, and it's a whole process of evolvement. You know, no song that I ever wrote and took to a band stayed as the same strum-along chords and vocal that I wrote. It evolved. It moved on.
It develops,
I could play
doesn't it?
you demos from one song to another, where my original demo that I wrote to the way the band produced it, and you'll see a massive difference in that. And you know, this is raw. This is live. This is what it's all about,
Yeah,
Jem.
literally.
You know, this is
Oh,
the bare
lyrics,
bones
yeah.
of music. You know, and this is
Yeah.
where it's cool. Look, quite seriously, it takes a lot of balls, and I know you're a girl, but it takes a lot of balls to sit here and do this. So give yourself a pat on the back. Stop giving yourself such a hard time.
Yeah,
People are loving it
I
out
know.
there and enjoying what you're doing, and that is what it's about. You know, if one person relates to your song tonight, you've done your job. If one person enjoyed your song tonight, you've done your job.
The first one at least. I'll do both of those again in a couple of weeks' time when I've had a bit more practice.
And we'll see how much they've evolved then.
I
And
think you
see
should
how
put
much
a
they've
middle
improved.
eight. You should put a rant in a middle 8, just so you know there's an outlet coming.
Put a what?
A rant in middle 8, so you know there's an outlet coming in the song.
Oh.
You can go
It
for it.
worked. It worked.
Right, okay.
Look after yourself then, hun. Any messages before you go?
Yeah, I was thinking about this earlier because I can't remember who it was that said that you always ask this question, and I actually thought about it when they said, I can't remember who it was, but anyway, there's always someone worse off than you. That's my advice.
Yeah. I think that's good advice as well. We do need to stop and remember that sometimes. We'll
There's
complain
always
about having to
someone
wear a
in the worst
mask
position.
in the shops, or we all have to complain about staying in our homes.
Yeah.
It could be a lot worse, right?
Could be.
There we go.
Definitely.
Look after yourself then, darling, and we'll see you on the quiz on
will.
Saturday.
I will. Lovely to see you guys. Nice
Take
to see
care,
you
Jenny.
again.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, and you. Take care. Bye.
There we go, the lovely Jenny. And don't forget that we've got the quiz night Saturday nights. Lisa Lee hosts the Zoom call, which we put a link out to on Saturday, and the quiz starts about 8. And this week we've got Isla in the Quizmaster's chair, so we're looking forward to that. Now, I do believe up next is the start of the Radio Freak Jam annual Boss Off. And our first contestant is actually our reigning champion, because last week he managed to play the song and Phil didn't. It's Sean, and Sean was our co-host last week.
Sure.
And, he's here to defend his honour. He's here to hold on to his crown of the boss, basically. The boss of the boss. I think that's how it works anyway.
So what is it?
Born to Run is the song. And Gillian in the chat room asked for it last week, and they both apparently can play it. And it ended up being a challenge. Sean managed to play it. Phil flatly refused. But he did say that he would play it this week. So let's see what happens. That's not Sean. Sean, are you with me? I know we're still waiting for Sean. Sean will connect with us very soon, I'm sure. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully Phil has brushed up on his Bruce Springsteen, and we'll be taking this boss off seriously, because I think Sean, as a contender, he's been training. We almost had a montage video of him, getting ready for this, as they do in all the good films.
Can we vote on this?
I think, well, this is the idea, Dave. Yourself, me and Tony, we're like the judges on the X Factor.
Could be cruel.
We can be cruel as we want. We can be cruel as we want. Once Sean joins us, I mean, I'm a bit worried. Sean is not actually. He's seen the link, but he's not connecting.
He'll get there in the end.
I'm sure he will. Maybe he's got an issue his end. If he has got an issue his end, because she should see a doctor. I'm just saying.
Phil didn't know the song last week. He's learnt it this week.
They were all saying he did know it, and he said he didn't. So I don't know who to believe.
Up, you mean learnt it for the first time?
Okay, well that'll be. Oh, there he is.
There you go.
Hello, mate.
Hi, Sean.
Hello. Sorry,
How you
it was the chat was doing like a link from about 3 weeks ago, so I was in a completely different world.
Did you link up to
Hello,
anyone
Sean.
interesting? So, are you nervous? Are you excited? Have you got over last week?
Yeah, I think I've got over the beat up of last week, but there you go.
I think he's scarred for life, Ian.
Yeah,
Scott, we only asked him a few questions. It wasn't like we went over there and physically beat him.
That was cruel.
God, you should watch us really go at it. Gee.
We thought we were being tame.
Yeah,
Wow.
we were.
I've had an easy time, Sean. this
I
week.
know.
I'll tell
I've
you.
noticed, Dave. Don't worry, I've noticed.
In all fairness, in Tony and my defence, I think the people in the chat room were harder. I'm just saying.
No.
Yeah, I think there were a certain couple of people in there that were well and truly grilling me.
You took it well.
You can
did
take it, Sean.
well.
You
You're
can
a
take it.
Great sport.
I came back.
Yeah.
That's the real
I didn't run away and hide.
Leave me alone.
Yeah. Not going there anymore.
So, look, quite seriously though, you know, you managed to play Born to Run where Phil didn't, and I think, you know, currently you are reigning champion as far as I'm concerned, Sean. In my eyes, you're a champion. All right. So Phil's got a lot to live up to this week. So this is how I'm going to suggest we do this. I think the first song can be any song you like.
Okay.
Just to warm up, make yourself feel comfortable. And then the second song will be Born to Run. And then when you leave us, the three of us will have a little bit of a chat while we're getting Phil in. And then we'll get Phil. He can have a song of his choice to warm up on, and then he can do Born to Run, and then we'll have a chat while we're getting the next person sorted out, and we'll decide who wins. And it's going to be me, Tony, and Dave judging. Are you happy with that?
Cool. Yeah. What bribes do you want?
Well, so,
Just.
someone's going to
You
win.
got us potatoes, so you know. You're already ahead.
I was going to say, and that was Phil as well, though. That was
Yeah.
Phil
To be
as
fair,
well.
Phil was a whipped potato. So.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. So we'll talk about bribes. I'll have a think.
Well, I'm assuming that you're running out of Tato, so do you want a refill? You know.
How did you know?
My bottle of Jack Daniels is getting a bit. I'm just saying. Give us a song then, Sean, and then we'll start the boss off.
Cool. Let's go for that. So yeah, we'll do a bit of Foo Fighters to go along with Andy's. And I haven't played Times Like These on here for quite a while, so.
I'm the one-way motorway. I'm the one that tries to follow you back home. I'm a streetlight shining. I'm a white line blinded, burning off and on. Well, it's times like these you learn to live again. It's times like these you give and give again. It's times like these you learn to love again. It's times like these, time and time again. I'm a new day rising. I'm a brand new sky that hangs a star upon tonight. I'm a little divided. Do I stay or leave it all behind? Well, it's times like these you learn to live again. Well, it's times like these you give and give again.
Yeah. You're in fine voice tonight, sir. Fine voice. You didn't hear that? You're in fine voice, fella.
Thank you.
Got a good voice.
You know, Phil's,
good voice, Sean.
Phil's setting up a challenge.
Thank you,
He's got a challenge already.
Has he?
Yeah. The fact that you're in fine voice, I mean, that's the challenge. You're laying down the gauntlet early. You know what I mean?
Well, I know all the excuses that I'll have, and I know all the excuses he'll have, regardless whoever wins. Because it'll be that I've been playing it like most weeks since I started doing my online gig, where he hasn't. And then if he's really good, I don't know. There'll be loads of excuses.
Well, you can take it that you've been champion for 1 week in a row because you didn't even manage it. So, I mean, you know, you've got that to fall back on. You are the first champion of the boss off. It's great. You won by default. Not always a good way to win, but you won.
First place and runner-up. It's brilliant.
So I think we should get to it. I think we should have this. Have you been gargling some razor blades to get the gruffness on your voice?
No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with it's my style, so it might not be like what you want, but there you go.
Oh, okay. We've been told. Over to you then, Sean.
Go on then, let's give it a go. As my famous saying will say. In the day we sweat it out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we ride through the mansions of glory in a suicide machine. Sprung from the cages on the highway line, chrome wheel injectors stepping out of the line. Baby, this town rips its bone from its back. It's a death trap, suicide trap. We gotta get out while we're still young. Tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Oh, baby, we were born to run. When you let me in, I wanna be your friend. I wanna guard your dreams and visions. Wrap your legs around my velvet rims and rub your shoes and cross me. Together, Wendy, we can break this trap. We'll run till we drop. Baby, we'll never get back. We'll walk with you out onto the wire. 'Cause baby, I'm scared, I'm a lonely rider. I gotta know how it feels. I wanna know if love is wild, baby. I wanna know if love is real. Whoa. Baby, I wanna know if love is real. Palace Hemingway drones scream down the boulevard. Girls comb their hair in the rearview mirrors, and the boys like we look so hard. Amusement park rides a bold and star. Kids hugging up the beast in the mist. Wanna tell you Wendy on the streets tonight in an everlasting kiss. The highway's jammed with the broken hills on the last chance power drive. Everybody's out on the run tonight. There's no place left to hide. Together, Wendy, we can live with the sadness. I love you with all the madness in my soul. Someday, girl, I don't know when we're gonna get to that place where I really wanna go. Walk out to the sun, these tramps like us. Baby, we were born to run. Whoa. Baby, we were born to run. Whoa. Baby, we were born to run.
Yeah.
Good. It was good.
Slight lyrical muck up then, and we did note it was at the bit where it gets a little bit rude about wrapping legs around people. You know, so got a bit nervous on that line there, Sean.
Sorry, I heard it halfway through that. What was that?
We said, you know, very good, done well, but there was a little bit of a lyrical slip up there with a bit about wrapping legs around people and stuff.
No, that's how the original goes.
Yeah.
Go
He's
back
a good
and,
blagger, I'll give him that.
yeah, go back and listen to it. That's definitely the original.
Yeah.
Bruce thinks, I can't sing those lyrics, they're rude.
Wait for it. Phil will do exactly the same thing, because it's just like the original.
If he's any good, of course.
Yeah, you'll know if Phil can't do it, because that'll be wrong.
We'll get points for blagging.
Points for blagging. Well, okay, so your entry has been noted. The judges are talking. Well, we're not, because we're talking to you. But the judges are considering their first option, and we will look forward to seeing the second any moment soon. Any words of wisdom before you leave us, Sean?
I don't think I've got any words of wisdom. The good news is I'm back to work on Monday, which
Hurrah!
is brilliant.
Hi.
But it's kind of me and one other person so far, out of a team of about 11, so it might mean I've got a lot of work to do on Monday, but we'll see.
Well, that's a good thing. Some sort of sense of moving back to normality is not a bad thing at the moment. Or maybe it is. I can't decide, to be honest.
Yeah.
But,
But I suppose my words of wisdom are, keep smiling, people. I know it's tough, and
Yeah.
we will get there. But keep smiling.
Yes.
And wear
Indeed.
your masks.
Yes.
Wear your masks.
FreakJam, Radio FreakJam
Yeah,
masks and FreakJam
yeah.
band masks. Thanks, Sean, for the prompt there. Now available in store, freakjam.b4branded.co.uk. They're only a
trouble is
£5. You can use them many times.
The trouble is I've got to buy one to go in my collection of all the other stuff I've bought. So
Got to complete the set. They're like Pokemon.
yeah, this is the way. So when I'm at work, I'll have my tankard and I'll have my mask on. So there you go.
Yeah, I'm wondering how that would work. I might have to try that on air one week. Sort of a mask and a tankard at the same time. It could get messy.
Good.
Move on to your eye and be a pirate.
Sean, say see you later.
See you later, guys. Stay safe.
Take
See you
care,
soon.
guys.
See you, Sean.
See you later, Dave.
Take care.
Nice to see you.
Take care.
See you later. Bye.
Nice to see you as well.
So what do you think of that, Dave? Our first entry into the Boss Off.
You know, it's a tough song. I think he done it well. He done it all right. Yeah, it's good.
And how do you think
It's a
Phil's
tough
going to
song
do?
to
Do you think
sing.
Phil's going to match him, or
I don't know. I'll wait and see. Yeah, they're different singers. Phil's kind of more gruff, so he might do it. You know.
any thoughts on this?
But
Yeah, I suppose.
Sean's got a softer tone to him. He might nail it, but I shall wait and see.
Well, I'm sending Phil his link now, so we can get this party started.
I thought we already started.
Oh, we've started it already. Yeah, sorry.
About 2 hours ago.
So Phil's always quick to connect, and there he is.
Good evening.
Hey. Oh,
Hey.
we're back to that whole weird stereo thing.
Hi, Phil.
How are you, sir?
Good evening, Dave. Good evening, Ian. Good evening.
Hello, Phil.
And Tony, of course, sorry.
Yeah, I am a judge, you know. You can't forget me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I wanted to make you
I'll
last
mark you
because you're
down
the
for
headline
that.
act.
Yeah. Shut up.
But headline act. So.
Bribes accepted.
How you doing, dude?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm really good. How are you guys?
Not too shabby, to be honest. I'm a bit gruff tonight. I've got a bit of a frog in the old throat, but besides that, it's hot.
It's working for you.
Maybe
Yeah.
I should do one to run.
Maybe I should. Yeah.
That's how we can finish the show.
Yeah.
I don't know it. I'll learn it for next week.
It's fine. You've got about 45 minutes to learn it, mate.
I've got buttons to press.
No
mate. Come on.
excuses.
So, as you saw, we laid down the rules. You get one song to warm up on. I think that's only fair.
Yeah, I mean, happy enough to do that unless you just want me to go straight into it because I'm happy to do a side-by-side comparison.
No, I think we should give you the same
Fine.
conditions that Sean had. You know, do this properly. So, have you got a song to warm up on, Phil?
Yeah, why not? I'm going to play Old Fashioned.
Wicked. We'll look forward to it.
Cool.
I'm 20-something and lonely. We'd be together if only you liked me more and I wasn't such a bore. Maybe I can fake being rock and roll and find a way into your soul. Maybe I should just accept that I'm dull. What a night, that sounds pitiful. If this is the modern curse, the more I wear, the more it hurts. If this is the modern way, can't bear to leave, but don't wanna stay. If this is the modern curse, as low as you get, you still feel worse. If this is the modern way, give me old-fashioned any day. I'll take old-fashioned any day. I've faced something and lost. My youth has wandered off, and now I'm left with a misplaced angst and a feeling that I want it back. I know there's many that feel this way, but I feel so alone today. Wish that I could make you mine. I know these things will get better with time. Tonight feels like the bottom of my mind. If this is the modern curse, the more I wear, the more it hurts. This is the modern way, can't bear to leave, but don't wanna stay. This is the modern curse, as low as you get, you still feel worse. This is the modern way, give me old-fashioned any day. I'll take old-fashioned any day. And all of my words will be washed away with a simple flick of the wrist. Doesn't matter what I say or what I do, I'm not the one for you. Caught in a feedback loop, I'm the enemy in this little group. Turn to be like this, I should just learn to be on my own. Everything dies alone. If this is the modern curse, the more I wear, the more it hurts. If this is the modern way, can't bear to leave, but don't wanna stay. If this is the modern curse, as low as you get, you could still feel worse. If this is the modern way, give me old-fashioned any day. I'll take an old-fashioned any day. If this is the modern curse, the more I wear, the more it hurts. If this is the modern way, can't bear to leave, but don't wanna stay. This is the modern curse, as low as you get, you can still feel worse. This is the modern way, give me old-fashioned any day. I'll take old-fashioned any day.
Yeah.
There we are.
Very nice. You're sounding in good voice too.
Yep. Been practicing a bit this week. You know, I had a whole evening to learn it. So
Competition.
So before we move on to the final leg of the boss off, you're going to join us in the co-host seat next week.
yes, I am. You've got to put up with this for the rest of next week.
And obviously next week is week number 20, effectively 21 because of episode 0. So it's kind of like our 21st birthday in some kind of weird
It
way.
is.
But you've been with us every week since the start.
I have. Yeah, I've played every single one of them, including show 0.
Yeah, exactly. So I kind of felt this was a good thing to have you on the show this many deep, because I was expecting half of these, if that.
Yeah, I think we were all expecting a couple of months, it's all going to go back to normal, everything was going to be fine. But
yeah.
we've had 20 of them, and they've kept me sane throughout it, and hopefully have put some smiles on some people's faces.
So I kind of want to sort of sit. Obviously,
Yes.
we want to find a bit more about you, Phil. I mean, we've learned a lot about you over the past 20 weeks, which has been fantastic. So I want to learn a bit more about you from that point of view, but also some of our memories of the past 20 weeks, and think about
we've had some good
about
times.
that. We've had some great times, some good laughs, and we've learnt lots about each other. So we'll talk about a bit about that as well.
Yeah, looking forward to
it. If I can speak. So, Dave, are you excited?
I am. Anticipation.
You excited? Mm-hmm. I'm excited. We're all excited, Phil.
As well you should be.
Entertain us.
And you know, both versions are valid, is all I'm saying. You know, both good in their own ways.
Look, this is
Different
not a
ways.
case of in fact, Tony did say that once this is over, no matter who wins, you and Sean should team up and do this as a duo down at the FreakJam when we're back.
Yeah, 100%.
Also,
and in fact,
Jimmy
we
and
may
says turn
have
the mic
a...
up.
What, my mic or
Phil.
Phil's? Phil's turn your mic up a bit.
Okay, I'll just lean closer.
There you go,
better.
that's easier.
Sorry, she has to hear this.
Yes.
And also, Sean says you've got an announcement to make on the show next week. So I'm kind of
Yes.
wondering, have we got the first FreakJam marriage coming up?
Not quite that soon.
Oh, okay.
It's not quite that life changing, but
I had to ask, obviously. You know,
something that'll be a bit of fun anyway.
Oh, okay. We're looking forward to a bit of fun, so that's cool. So come on in. We're all concentrating. We want the boss off.
Right.
In the days we sweat out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we ride through mansions of glories in a suicide machine. Strung from cages out on Highway 9, chrome wheel, fuel injection stepping out of the line. Oh baby, this town gonna rip the bones from your back. It's a death trap, it's a suicide rap. We gotta get out while we're young, 'cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Yes, we were, girl. When you let me in, I wanna be your friend. I wanna guard your dreams and visions. Just wrap your legs round the velvet rims and strap your hands across my engines. Together we can break this trap. We're gonna run till we drop. We're never gonna look back or walk out on the wire. 'Cause baby, you and me are just only riders. You gotta know how it feels. You gotta know if love's wild. Gotta know if it's real. Oh, can you show me? Beyond the palace, the Hamid power drones scream down the boulevard. Girls comb their hair in rearview mirrors and the boys wanna look so hard. The amusement park rides bold and star kids huddle on the beach for mist. I wanna die with you when they on the street tonight in an everlasting kiss. 1, 2, 3, 4 highways jammed and broken heroes on a last chance power drive. Everybody's out on the run tonight. There's nowhere left to hide. Together, Wendy, we can live in the sadness, a world of madness in our souls. But someday we're gonna sit and know and we're gonna let it go. We'll walk out in the sun, 'cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Come on, red like bus, baby, we were born to run. Come on, Wendy, tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Whoa, 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 tramps like us, baby, we were born to run.
Great. Got to keep clapping until he puts his headphones on. There we go. Otherwise, he doesn't hear it. It's being rude. So,
good version.
Okay.
Good.
So, we thought again, very good. You got that gravel, you got that sort of bass in your voice, but again, there were some more lyrical mistakes.
Yeah, I did. I messed up in the way that Frank, he actually does it live. Madison Square Garden. Go back and watch it, and he made that mistake at that point, and that's what I've been using to learn.
Excuses.
You and Sean are trying. You've been reading from the same excuse book by the sounds of it. I mean, that's
no. Sean just messed up and tried to pretend that's how he does it live, or that's how he does it on the record. We've all heard the record.
I mean, I certainly would be interested to hear from Gillian, who started all of this, on her thoughts.
Yeah, she should decide.
She's telling me she does.
I mean, I'm very torn between the two of you because I felt Sean was a lot truer to the chord structure and melody of the original song. He did have a slight muck up there, but. Whereas you dropped a few chords and a few words, and the melody was a little bit askew sometimes. You did give your heart, you played it with passion, and you captured the gravel of the boss himself. Dave, what's your thoughts?
My thoughts are that, don't get upset, Phil.
Fine.
But I think Sean, he just had a nice tone about him. Phil's got the gravel in his voice. He's got like a punching voice, but I vote Sean.
Tony?
I just like the tone of it. I like
Yeah, I think
like
I
this
agree.
singing.
Sorry, Phil. It was a
fine.
bit too much for me, really. I preferred the mellow.
Absolutely fine.
I'm gonna have to hand it
Yeah, I
to
like the
Sean,
mellow
Phil.
sound.
It's fine. No, absolutely fine.
I'm
Well
sorry,
done, Sean.
dude. But you do get to co-host with us next
You
week.
have
It's going
to
to be
come
awkward
back,
now,
so
but
we're
I mean,
choosing
you know.
Oh, no, it's fine.
You can get your own back, Phil.
Sean
with
is
me.
the boss. He maintains his boss title.
Congratulations.
Thanks for the potatoes, Sean. The new box that he's sending, not the old box.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Your originals are still better.
And Phil, as always, any words of wisdom, lockdown epiphanies? What's your advice for us all this week? We've been living by it.
You know what? This week I've had an incredible week. Anyway, I got to actually go to a real life gig, which was amazing. And so yeah, it's financially not the way forward, but actually being in a room with live music was just unbelievable. So hopefully we're on the road to recovery, and just everyone be nice to each other. And if you're going out anywhere, stick a mask on.
Yeah, fair play. Radio FreakJam 1.
Yes.
Yep. Which are on sale.
And Sarah's not in the chat room
link in the
tonight.
bio.
I'm presuming she's working.
I believe she's a pre-arranged meet with some friends, and she's going to watch it all back.
Fair play. We'll shout out to her as well then. Look after yourself, dude, and I'll
do.
drop you a
See you
message
next
in the
week.
week, and we'll sort that out.
Yeah, great stuff. Good to
See
see
you
you,
See you
Dave.
later. Bye.
See you later.
Take care. Ta-da.
That was cool. That was fun. Bit of fun.
It was.
Yeah, I do feel
It's
you know,
good.
as hard as they both worked, I think Sean did just nailed it that little bit better this week. So we got a face
Younger
we haven't
voice.
seen in a few weeks, months maybe. Paul Gelsthorpe, he's done a few shows with us at the start. He signed up to come and join us, so I'm going to send him a message now. In
Okay.
fact, there he is. He's just messaged me. I'm messaging him a link. And hopefully he can come and join us. Because we haven't seen him in a few weeks. And I want to catch up, get some tunes from him, see how he's doing. Do you remember Paul? He plays the acoustic down the
Yeah.
jam night? Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So I've sent him his link and hopefully
Be nice
he
to
will
see
join
him.
us. So how did they take that in the chat room? Was our decision favoured, not favoured?
I think so.
I'm just reading
I'm
now.
not in the chat.
Favoured? Paul! Paul, I can see his head.
She's asleep.
I see a keyboard.
Paul, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello. Sorry.
Here he is.
Sorry
Hello,
about this. I was struggling switching off YouTube.
Ah, that's a very difficult
Acoustic
task
man. The
sometimes.
acoustic man.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd embarrass myself tonight and play this. It's
Oh,
going to be a bad idea because I usually muck it up.
oh well.
Then I'll play an
again,
acoustic on the second one to redeem myself. So you've forgotten the first one by then. hopefully.
Hey. Nice.
You did promise me some piano next time we spoke, and that was about 2 months ago. So what you been doing?
I don't
Practicing.
know what I've been doing really. I've been in the working from home sort of coma, I think is the best description, where you sort of sit in front of the laptop all day and have the odd WebEx meeting with, I'm not going to say the genre of person that winds me up at work, but they're the non-engineers, shall we say. I sort of get into this state where I'm like, and the day ends. And then you sort of go, oh, now what? And you watch something on Netflix, and then you go to bed, and then you do the same the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and it sort of gets a bit tedious, really. I have been in a bubble. How to become exclusive with a girl is start a global pandemic, set up a bubble with the one that you want to be exclusive with, and she can't see anybody else, which is great. So that's worked quite well.
Sorry,
And my
so
son
are
has
you
got
telling me
home.
that you two are now together?
No, of course not. Don't be stupid. What I'm saying is she can't see anybody else because of the virus. So it's kind of a way of sorting it out, you know. And the other thing that my son came home and burst the bubble last week because he's been at uni, and then he's been at his girlfriend's, and he's seen about 20 other of his friends, and so he came home all contaminated, and immediately it was like, well, I'm not sure I should come round anymore because you're dangerous now. But we seem to have got over that one now. But it's difficult when you spend a lot of time isolated to suddenly accept the fact you can see other people again. It's kind of weird, isn't it? And I have actually been to Mr. Bumble a couple of times.
Oh, have you? How's that been?
It's you sit in the car park. It's quite good. You're certainly socially distanced, and Morgan brings you beer if she can remember what you ordered, which is good. And they're even talking about maybe doing acoustic stuff in the corner of the car park. So you never know.
Okay, that sounds interesting. Something we can look at. I look forward to that.
Yeah, it might be okay. I mean, the neighbours seem tolerant till 10 o'clock. Everything shuts at 10 o'clock, which is the only problem. So you have to drink fast.
Order twice the amount.
Okay. I mean, again, it's kind of a bit strange seeing other people again when you haven't seen other people for a long time. I think it takes a lot of adjustment. Really, is what it boils down to.
Well, it's good to have you back with us, and it's good to hear you've been sort of, have someone around, and you've been down a pub. But how's the piano sounding? That's what I want to know.
Awful, I think. But I was even going to risk the drum machine, but in reflection, I think I'll leave it switched off because it sounds awful.
Come on, in, give us some piano. I'm looking forward to this.
As you know, I can never play in time anyway. Anyway, here we go. Can you hear it? That's the first question.
Yes, we can.
Yes, loud.
I don't know quite how that's working because I don't know what I chose as the sound source. But anyway, okay. I'll take your word for it.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took a midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took a midnight train going anywhere. Singer in a smoky room, smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, the shadows searching in the night. Strangers, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Doing anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some may win, some may lose. Some are born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie, it never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling.
street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to the feeling. Street lights, people. Almost.
Oh wow, man!
I almost got it.
That was great.
I wish I was as bad at piano as you are.
Me too.
Oh dear. It's funny how you can
Yeah,
play
yeah.
through in the daytime with nobody watching, and then suddenly it's like, ugh. I hate that.
That was amazing. The way
Yes.
you said you couldn't play, I certainly didn't expect that.
There are limits to my playing. It's like don't stop believing, a little bit of heart, and that's about it, and possibly a little bit of ABBA and crap like that. But it's not exactly a big repertoire.
But the point is, you can play the piano, so all you got to do is learn more songs. That's the thing.
Yeah. Okay.
That was very, very good.
Yeah,
I've been playing.
it was. It was good.
As you can see, I just can't play in time.
So, any epiphanies during this time? I like to ask this question. You've been sat in lockdown. Have you learnt anything about yourself, about other people? Anything you can share with the world?
I think you need other people in your life, and it's kind of, and you need lots of people, and you need people you don't know who you see in the corner of the room doing stupid things in the corner of the pub and things like that. I think that's what I really have missed. Is I mean, you can say, my son's here and that's great, and Bubble is here as I call her. Well, I probably shouldn't do it. Some character from Absolutely Fabulous, wasn't it? Anyway, yeah, but it's the sitting in the pub watching people watching that you can't do really until recently. That's kind of not good, and the people you bump into and just talk to who you don't really know, and I sort of miss that quite a lot really. It's getting better now again with the pubs opening up, but I am somewhat concerned that we're going to let the brakes off too much, and we're all going to roll into another edition of nastiness, which I really sincerely hope doesn't happen. But it's a fine balance between getting that mental health and the physical health, and sort of not screwing up again. I think that's the balance we've got to tread, isn't it?
I totally agree. I mean, it is a fine line. It's a tightrope of how do we get this right? Because you don't want to fall either side. It's just as bad as each other, But ultimately, Paul, I think a lot of the conclusion a lot of people have come to is you've really got to manage this in a way that suits you as best as possible. And if you're not happy with doing what everyone else is doing, don't do it.
Yeah, I think I've been very lucky in that work carried on, and I've carried on getting paid, which a lot of people haven't. So I appreciate I'm one of the lucky ones in that sense. And I just think it's really tough on everybody, to be honest. And the sort of people who are married with 2.2 children, who spend their life, or their pleasure is spending life with a family, probably have had it the easiest from a social point of view, because their life hasn't changed that much, because they never got out anyway, I suppose. It's the polite way to put it. But so I guess for some people it's been kind of nice to be furloughed and at home with a family, but for others it's my father looks like he's about to strangle my mother soon if he can't get out of the house. He's in the above 80 group, so he's definitely had to isolate a lot, but unfortunately with which is hard work. So
mate, I think that I think these even as a family with 2 kids, without any disrespect to my children or my wife, I crave other attention sometimes, i.e. being with my bandmates, being on stage, playing with you guys. It's important. It's important that we all have that aspect in life, and I think it is hard on all of us. I have good days with this. I have bad days with this. I'm sure we all do. But, you know, this is, again, what Radio
Yeah.
Freak Jam's all about, is trying to cure a little bit of that and bring us all together and keep us all attached in some way, knowing that we can reach out where we can and we can have some music, which is what we need more of. What you got for us?
More music, I guess. Yes. Well, I'm not going to do another piano one.
Oh, he's just getting the guitar ready.
Bear with me while I muck about with this.
Oh, he's got some reverb on.
Can't sing without reverb, doesn't work.
Over to you then, sir.
Okay, this is my hang on, I need to go down a bit. I knew this would be a faff because you've got sort of 2 microphones and about 4 instruments, and it's all hard work, really, isn't it? In a back room.
You're doing well. It's all good.
I think this is all turned on. So, okay. So this is one of my favourite bands. I play it all the time, so I'll probably muck it up. Here we go.
Remembering games and days of chance and laughs. Trying to keep the years on the blind. The lunatic is in the hall. The lunatics are in my home. Paper holds their phone, it says to the floor. Every day, the paper boy brings more. And if the generation is to see, if there is no room upon me. If your head is floating, the boat is too. I see you on the dark side of the moon. Lunatic is in my head. Lunatics are in my head. We raise the blade, we make the change. You rearrange me till I'm safe. You lock the door, throw away the key. Something's in my head, but it's not me. Now when the happens, you're in your ear. You shout and no one seems to hear. If the banjo will start playing different tunes, I see you on the dark side of the moon.
Yeah. Bit of Floyd. We haven't had a bit of Floyd in a while, actually.
Well done.
Too much.
Mate, it's really nice to see you again, and thanks for dropping by and saying hi to everyone, and just catching up and bits and pieces. We're here every week. If you want to join us again, please come on.
Yes, I will. Yeah. I think seriously, we should do serial busking. This is my idea for a jam night, where somebody sets up a little amp in the street, and one person rocks up and plays a couple of songs, and the next person. It's all premeditated, of course, but it's actually busking.
I think they call it a flash mob, didn't they?
Well, yeah, but it actually strikes me it's actually legal, because they don't seem to have legislated against busking or outdoor singing, so probably
yeah, there's don't get me started on the rules of all of that. It's something I've been looking at long and hard and trying to make a decision on, but not there yet. So can have a rehearsal, see how that feels.
I mean, they are looking. They're sort of scrabbling around trying to work out how to do something fairly quiet in Bumble's car park, which isn't really FreakJam at full volume, but it might be something where we can play some acoustic stuff in the corner of the car park, which would be alright.
Well, we'll look at any options. It's always good to have something to start with. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll be good.
Do you want to stick around with us and hear Dave do a couple of songs before we go?
Of course.
Yeah, why not? Stick
Really?
around. Sit, grab yourself another beer, and we'll have a couple of songs from David.
Well, my son took me down the pub earlier. I'm on the water already. I peaked early.
Well, grab another one. Dave's singing.
I'll try.
What you got for us, Dave?
Oh, I'm going to do my usual. Here we go, rock and roll. And rock and roll forever will last. It's all got rock and roll in the title.
That's a good thing.
I'll do a nice gentle version.
Over to you.
All right. There we go. Yes, we'll adore. Here we go, rock and roll.
Yeah. Go on, go straight on. Give us another one. Oh,
Straight on.
Yeah, go straight on,
Okay.
Bruce.
Okay, here we go. Rock and roll forever will last. Saturday night, got my blue jeans on, a brand new leather, I will die. Cut my hair, fix my tie, 6 o'clock and I'm on my way. City stay, rock and roll, city go. Play it loud, play it fast, rock and roll. We're playing something that's gotta give. Playing boogie to the 12-bar radio. Turn off my jacket and I'm ready to jive. I feel the rhythm, I'm alive. Rock and roll, city stay. Rock and roll, city go. Play it loud, play it fast. Rock and roll forever. And everybody rock, 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 yeah. Rock and roll, city stay. Rock and roll, city go. Play it loud, play it fast. Rock and roll forever. Where they're playing something's gotta give. Playing boogie to the 12. This is my brain like a big shot. And everybody rock, 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 city stay. Rock and roll, city go. Play it loud, play it fast. Rock and roll forever. That's good enough.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice, man. Nice.
Of course, I completely forgot the third verse.
Oh, well. It was the abridged
I'm getting
version.
old.
Just sing the first one again.
Well, that's it. That's what I always do in any case.
The old tricks are the best.
I'm blank. I'm getting old.
Aren't we all, man? Aren't we all? Paul, do you agree with this?
Older.
Yeah, I struggle. It's the The worst song I do is That's Entertainment, which is unfortunately 6 verses of complete gibberish. It doesn't tell a story, so I can't remember what order they come in. Let alone, and it's sort of there's a line that does that, and a line, and you muddle them up, and then you get lost, and you think, I'm sure there's another. Yeah, it's age.
You know, the trouble is, Paul, they're my own songs.
Yeah. There's a guy called Francis Green that does all his own songs on the sort of acoustic open mic circuit, and he has lyrics because he can't remember them.
I have to say though, they don't just stay in your head. I mean, we've tried to do some of the frequency stuff down the Jam in the past, and I can't remember. That was 16 years ago.
Yeah, I seem to be able to remember songs that I learnt when I was about 18, and not learnt to play, but learnt as in they were in my head, and I sang along with them. And the ones I've come across more recently just don't stick. I think
this is what I was saying to Paul Holland earlier. Songs from your 20s, they just stay in your head. Yeah. The old ones, or the newer ones, as you're older, it's a lot harder to learn them, man.
It's because we're out of memory, that's what it is. It's like a computer.
There's so many songs.
Need an upgrade.
You just run out of space.
That's it. Yeah, need an upgrade.
Tony keeps telling me she needs an upgrade. I'm not sure what she means.
Nothing, dear.
If anyone has got any idea what Tony means, please drop us in the chat.
No, don't tell him.
Guys, listen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Again, as usual, it's been a great show. Lots of laughs, lots of great music. Paul, it's really nice to catch up with you again, mate.
Been good.
And Dave, as always, lovely to see you and spend a bit of time with you, fella. Just remember, guys, we've got Monday's show, which we do the unsigned sessions. And this week I'm chatting with a band called the What If Generation. Lee Attaway and Pete Gillespie, who used to come down the Jam and was in the band with Laura, which was called the Metronomes. So who used to come down the Jam as well. So that's going to be fun.
Good.
We've got the quiz on Saturday. If anyone wants to join us, the link's in the FreakJam group on Saturday. Look out for a post from Lisa, and the link will be on there. And Isla's our quizmaster this week, so that's going to be fun too. And then we're back here next week for show number 20 with Phil as our co-host to reminisce on lockdown and how it all started.
We better learn a song to sing.
We better learn a song. We better do one. Really. It has been a while, so we'll look at that too and do a song. But yeah, guys, thank you very much. You see, Dave, you've put me in a bit of a quandary now. I was going to play out with rock and roll.
Oh, really?
Here we go, rock and roll.
No, you can't.
I can. I'll play the real version out as well. It's all good.
Yeah, of course you can.
Thanks to everyone who's joined us in the chat, everyone who's played tonight.
Thanks to Dave.
Thanks to Dave.
See you,
thanks
Paul.
to Paul. Thanks to all of you.
Yeah, Tony.
See you later, guys.
Thanks for a great show.
Well, we're going to play out with Here We Go Rock and Roll by Spider. See you later.
Here we go. They're working day and night. There's lots of weird noises, and our students delight. Here comes the latest fashion, the trendies will adore. Get ready to be programmed. The